Oh Lord, my mic. Hey everybody, let me know if you guys can hear my voice. I'm not coming on camera tonight, you guys. I'm just gonna talk to you guys off the camera. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. It's your girl, Amora, your host of the Talk About It with Amora show. I was going to come on with a show tonight, but I want to talk about something different. Y'all hit that thumbs up button as y'all get in here for me, please, and thank you. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, thank y'all. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Break Room. Hey, K. Sean, Chris, Petty Ready, Katoria, Nichelle, Frida, Ronique, Denise, Tony, just to name a few. Let me go ahead and get the first person that says something. Marissa. Hey, Marissa, the love of Doe. Is that it? And Rashida, and Lakeisha, Steffi, Keisha, Allison. I'm not going to call all y'all names because there's already almost 200 people in here. Please hit that thumbs up button. And y'all know calling 200 names will be 20 minutes, okay? Y'all, I got something on my mind. And when your girl Amora has something on her mind, Father God, in the name of the heavens and the sun, I have to say something, y'all. I have to say something, okay? My copyright disclaimer is going across the bottom. Basically, it's saying that, hey, this is my channel. I am just here to talk about it, okay? Especially when I have something on my mind, y'all. So I'm not trying to defame anybody's character, infringe upon anybody's rights, but I am going to do some criticizing today, okay? Today, all right? Let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear me because I don't want to be screaming. I don't have my earphones on, so I can't understand if I'm doing too loud or too low. Okay? Listen, the title is The Victim Mentality Needs to End. Wait, before I get into this, for those that don't know, I just heard the news myself that TD Jakes was rushed to the hospital and it appears that he just had a heart attack. Now, I don't know his conditions as of right now. Let me see right quick. TD Jakes, I think he is at the hospital. It says he suffered a health incident after delivering a sermon. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe he need to lose some weight, or I don't know. Maybe he just need to get his health intact. Okay, but anyway, prayers up for him. I don't really like him like that, but prayers up for him. Anybody that's human that is having a hard time medically, we need to pray for him, right? But anyway, but he just like all the other mega pastors to me. But anyway, let's get into this topic. The topic is the victim mentality needs to end today. Okay? Now, even though I'm not going to call out anybody names, you guys can just figure out who the heck I am talking about because it is multiple people. I am not just putting this message out for one individual. It's a lot of it going on, and I'm sick of it. Sick. I mean, to the point where I want to throw up. Any blogger, content creator, influencer, whatever you want to call yourself, storyteller, anybody, right? That want to pretend like a damn victim in this whole saga, you guys need to cut it out. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. All right? Listen, if you come out here, I can't, oh my God, it makes me want to throw up. You know, listen, she said, I'm throwing up right now. Glenn, okay? I cannot stand to hear anybody that got on their platform and cussed the mofo out. Went back and forth, dragged people's family members, talked about their appearance, their hair, their teeth, their complexion, their, looks, their size, anything, right? She said, you're going in and out. Am I still going in and out? Am I still going in and out? Maybe because I'm too close to the mic. Maybe because I'm too close to the mic. Let me know. Hold on. Let me know if I'm still going in and out. She said it's clear to me. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on one second. She said it's clear now. Maybe because I was too close to the mic. But let me know if you guys can if the volume is too much, okay? I mean, not too much, but if you guys can't hear me. All right, y'all saying it's okay now. So let's I don't know what y'all missed, but let me just mainly I am so disgusted with people, grown people, trying to play the victim. Okay. The oh woe is me crap every single day on their live stream when they go live. Because let me say this first, and I'm gonna get back to that. Understand that myself and Sister Jean, okay, we have what we call a talk show. I consider my channel a talk show. I come on here most days of the week. If not every day, I come on at least 6 days, okay? You guys know that. I don't just pop up every now and again, give you guys some content and expect you guys to pay me money, tip me, support me, right? I try to bring you guys content most days of the week. Y'all hear my song, right? What my song say? If it don't say every day of the week, it says most days of the week, but it probably say every day of the week because I try to come and give you guys some type of content every day of the week, some type of entertainment every day of the week. I may take a day off, but for the most part, I want to keep my audience engaged. I want to keep my audience entertained. Okay. So I consider myself a talk show. Jeannie has now fixed her channel as a talk show as well. Okay. We don't just pop up every now and again and drag somebody and expect you guys to pour into us. We don't do that. We consider it a talk show. And we also talk about a variety of things. Jeannie has talked about a variety of things too, even though you may have people say all she does is drag Robert. We know she comes out with her midday inspirational where she ain't even talking about that family. But at any rate, you have some of these content creators just pop out every now and again when they want to go buy them a drink, when they want to go get them something to smoke, or if they just want to go do something and get money, they'll just come pop out and then they expect people to pour into them, okay? However, she says, I am over these content creators begging. If the people want to tip, they will, but the begging is out of control. Karma, Cora the Truth Dawn. Shelly said Cora the Truth Dawn. It's more than that, Shelly. It is definitely more than that, okay? However, now, the reason why I'm saying that about me being a talk show is because even on some days, y'all know I be tired, right? But I will still come and put on a show, especially if I feel like my morning show wasn't what you guys loved, right? Let's just say I came on and put on a show and then I left feeling, okay, you know what? That wasn't that entertaining or whatever. Then I would come back and put on another show. And I have said to you guys plenty of times, you know what? I'm going to give y'all a free show like I am today because y'all have poured into me so much. You guys poured into me last night, like really, really poured into me. And I appreciate that, right? So that's why even when I'm supposed to take off on Sundays, I'm like, no, I want to give them a show because I feel blessed from yesterday. However, now I got to hear 15 content creators subbing me today. Making subs, throwing subs, this, that, and the other. Oh, she's scamming her supporters. She's making all this money, and she's still asking for cash apps, still asking for super chats, still asking for super stickers. How much does she need? This, that, and the other, first of all. And then they want to act like a victim. Oh, woe is me. You guys don't point. I've heard Toya say today, Dawn say today, Retta say today, LaTruth say today, and and there's other people, right? But say today, oh, y'all don't support me like that, but y'all go support this person. Y'all go give to her. Y'all go do this. Y'all go do that. That's what I don't understand. First of all, people playing the victim, acting like they're not getting anything out of this damn saga, right? Oh, I'm not getting anything. Y'all don't support me. Y'all don't hit the thumbs up. Y'all don't send me super stickers. Y'all don't send me that. I don't get it. First of all, why my name is in it? Why even bring up my name? Why don't you just talk about the people that you're talking about, right? Why do they have to sub me? Why they got to call out my name? Why they got to make reference to my page or Sister Jenny page when we don't have nothing to do with y'all? We don't have nothing to do with their supporters. Their supporters are their supporters, right? But they always throwing subs. They say because we're getting super chats and super stickers, we're scamming people. Why are they worried about if we're scamming people? But then gonna sit here and say, oh, and we understand that people have families and this, that, and the other, and I'm not gonna ask y'all for anything. But just last week, you was downing your supporters. Anyway, I don't want to go to the eaches. I just want to say it baffles me to hear the victim mentality. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Glenn. Look at you. You know how to change you know how to change my frustration because I am really frustrated. I was literally on the phone before I went live and someone had pointed something out to me about somebody playing the victim. And I said, I can't stand this shit. The victim mentality bothers me, you guys. I'm talking about the old woe is me and why I can't get protection and why everybody coming in on me and why, you know what I'm saying? If you got a platform, that means you got a voice. I don't need nobody to protect me, right? If you feel offended about something, say it with your chest and then move on. Why is it every single day you got to talk about how you was abused, how you was mistreated, how you a victim every single day? Why you got to who wants to be a victim every day? Who? Who wants to be a victim every day? Every day you want to talk about what was done to you. Huh? Nobody, no content creator in this whole saga is no damn victim. You hear me? Nobody in this saga can sit here and say, oh, I didn't talk about this person. I didn't say nothing about this person. I didn't say nothing about that person. Why do people have to go to their platform and be like, I got people out here talking about me, and a real sister would step to another person. A real sister would do this. A real sister would protect me. A real sister would speak on me. A real sister would do this. Why do we have to hear that shit? Every day you want to be a victim. Every day. Every day. Oh, woe is me. And in my opinion, I feel like they want a pat on the head. A pat on the head. They want somebody to say, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. It is manipulation. Thank you for saying that. It is definitely manipulation. Do y'all hear me wanting pats on the fucking head about anything that has been said about me, happened to me, done to me? I don't get. Listen, I don't want to be a victim. Please do not treat me like a victim because I am not a victim. I'm not. I knew what I was doing when I came out here. I knew the consequences. Matter of fact, I remember having a conversation with Bree, and I said, let me stand in the middle. Let them take jabs at me because I got tough ass skin. You continue to grow your panel. You continue to do your content and let them come at me. Let me tell you something. I redirected, okay? 50 something content creators jumping on one person, and I redirected their attention to me. To me. I did that. And why I do it? Because I can handle it. You will never, ever hear me crying on social media about what somebody done said about me, because words ain't shit to me. They just words. They're just words. I told you guys before, the words that people say will only hurt me if it's people that I deeply care about, okay? I gotta deeply care about you. Like my husband, for one, my daughter, my sons. You know what I'm saying? Or my grandkids, or some of the people that I became close with throughout this whole ordeal. You have to mean something to me. You can't sit here and be a stranger that I ain't never seen in real life, barely seen on the internet, besides pictures that you done glossed over and pretended like it's you. I don't know you like that. To take anything that you say to me personally, you're not about to break my soul over your words, over your name calling. I'm going to laugh because I think it's funny. And that's what most of this content creation stuff started off with, being funny, laugh, jokes, right? I don't understand how anybody can get out of control and want to be a victim. I'm so sick of it. And I'm not just talking about one individual. I'm talking about on both sides, if you want to say that, right? Of people that sit here and act like fucking victims. I'm sick of it. How many pats on your head do you need? How many times do you need somebody to say, I'm sorry you went through that? I'm sorry that they said this to you. They said that to you. I'm sorry. How many? You know what? If it was me, I would say, please, y'all, don't say that no more. Please don't tell me how sorry you are for some shit that I went through. Please don't ever in your life treat me like a victim. I don't want to be treated like a victim. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't want to ever be treated like a victim. Oh my God. She said double fucked up, Glenn. Thank you, Tinkers. I didn't even see that. I must have started drinking water when you sent that one. If you guys treat me like a victim, I'm going to be offended. I'm going to actually say, hold on, let me get rid of this person right here. There you go. Another hater. I'm going to say, if you love me, if you care for me, if you support me, you wouldn't do that to me. You wouldn't treat me like a victim. You would not come on here every single day and pat me on my fucking head. You would be honest with me and say, all right, Amor, snap out of it. You did this yesterday. You did this the day before yesterday. You did this the day before that. Come on, you need to snap out of it. Stop. I'm so tired of hearing, they brought me into this. I didn't have nothing to do with this, and they brought me into. I'm so sick of hearing that. We are all grown people on this app. People could have ignored the mess, and then you can't claim to be a victim after things calm down, and then all of a sudden you stir it back up. You're throwing daggers, because if you throw daggers, you being a victim is out. It's out. Listen, in mathematics, right, in school, we learned that when you have two numbers and you cross numbers out, then they end up equaling 0, right? So if you put 100 in and that person put 100 in, right? And if you're doing, y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the addition. I'm talking about the what is the word? I don't even know how you say it or whatever. But when you cross this out and you cross that out, well, you get 0, right? You get 0. Process of elimination. That's what I'm trying to say. Process of elimination. If that person did something and then you did it back to them, equal is equal. It's equal. You can no longer, after you done did it back to them, you can't come back and say, oh, what was done to you is on a higher scale than what was done and said to them. I'm being honest. I'm not going to call no name. I'm going to pray to God that no name slip out my mouth. Exactly. Thank you, Joy White. It cancels each other out. That's the word that I'm looking at. It cancels each other out. You can't say my pain is greater than this person's pain, because you don't know how much something meant to them, right? You may have called this person fat and this person may call you ugly. It don't mean that them calling you ugly is more outweighs you calling them fat. And that's why I've always said I'm not a victim, because y'all know I didn't cuss some mofos out in this whole saga. I've done it, and I've been cussed out, and I've been cussed out good. I done been roasted good. And y'all listen, break room in here. Y'all remember that night break room roast my ass? She was and F you too. And I laughed because it was funny. It was funny to me. It was good. She did a good job. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not just saying this because we cool with Break Room now, but Break Room is on her shit. Break Room is a very good roaster. She is. She ain't the only one, though. It's other people that can roast. But don't highlight your pain over nobody else's. you are weak if you do that. You are weak if you do that. You cannot heighten your experience over nobody else's experience. Take your L. Say, yeah, you know what? I threw daggers and they threw one back harder. They threw one back harder. Learn how to take L's. Learn how to say, you know what? Yeah, okay, they got me on that one. What did I tell y'all the other day? I said Toya came on my own panel and read me. Hell, I couldn't even speak fast enough. She came up, I let her up, and all I heard was you D sucker this, you D sucker that, you D sucker this, D sucker that, D sucker this, you D sucker that. She was talking so damn fast, I didn't even know what the hell to say. And then she dropped down, and I'm like, well, damn, shit, she just roasted the dog shit out of me. I couldn't even get my point out because all I heard was D sucker D sucker D sucker D D sucker D sucker D sucker D D sucker D sucker D. I'm like, well, damn, I guess she right. I am a D sucker. And I went to bed tonight and sucked some D. Okay, period. What I'm trying to say is, you come out every day on your platform acting like a victim needs to stop. I'm talking about the women. I'm talking about the men. Oh, you talked about my daughter. You talked about people's daughter. Okay? Because everybody is somebody's daughter. Do you understand what I'm saying? Every woman is somebody's daughter. Every man is somebody's son. You can't say, oh, they talked about my kids. You talked about somebody else's kids. Oh, they talked about my grandson. You talked about somebody else's grandson. Oh, they talked about my hair. You talked about. You cannot come out here and heighten your experience in this. Playing victim. Playing victim, going on your platform. These ladies been tearing me down, and I need you guys to give me $3 million so I can feel better, so I can shit on them. Like, come on already. Come on already. And if you out here and you can't fight for yourself, you need to gather a whole bunch of people to fight for you, then maybe this is not for you. Maybe you shouldn't be out on YouTube roasting people. Maybe you need to come out here and sing Bible verses. Maybe you need to talk about something else. Because if you can't take it, why are you staying in the kitchen if you can't take the heat? I'm telling the truth. I'm not being funny or anything like that. And I don't want to hear, oh, more your skin might be tough, but everybody's skin ain't tough. Well, if your skin ain't fucking tough, then get out of the game. Because that's what social media is. A lot of people get talked about on social media. I told y'all about the Tabitha Brown. Y'all know Tabitha Brown ain't out here cussing nobody out. But you still got people out here cussing her out. You still got people dragging her. She don't drag nobody. She don't drag nobody at all. You know? But you can't, exactly. She said, I cussed Jean out so many times. Exactly. And now we love her. And she read your ass right back, right? Exactly. Fair is fair. You cannot act like your pain and what happened to you stand above everybody else. And I can't stand these mofos that like to jump from channel to channel to channel or panel, talking about what happened to them. You are a victim player, manipulator is what you are. That's what you are. You want to be patted on the head. You want somebody to highlight what you went through over everybody else. What happened to you ain't no different than what happened to somebody else. It ain't no difference. And ain't nobody about to have pity parties for you every damn day. One good cry as an adult is all you need. One good cry. You crying every single day because, oh, this happened to me. I don't know why. And why does this have to happen to me every day? Why does this happen to me? Ain't nobody said nothing about what happened to me. You want everybody to talk about what happened to you for what? For what? You got people that's literally saying, oh, this happened to me, so cash at me. This happened to me, so send me super chats. This happened to me and I feel bad, so I need $3 million. Why? Because this happened to me. What happened to you? Ain't no... I don't get it. Ain't not one person. And I'm talking about even with the top. And when I say the top, I mean LaTruth and Brianna. They can't even play victim. Brianna can't play victim. LaTruth can't play victim. Nobody in his family can play victim. None of his supporters can play victim. None of Brianna's supporters can play victim. Nobody. Nobody. If you took part in even laughing and sharing the digs that we did, at other people, then you are not a victim. You are not a victim. There are no victims. Not that's coming out here on social media. Not that's coming out here that has a platform on social media, and the supporters are not victims. Nobody is a victim. Exactly, B. She said that type of energy drains the F out of people. Yes, you got to sit here and attaboy. Oh, okay. Oh, sis, I'm so sorry to hear this. Oh, bro, I'm sorry to hear you went through this. I'm sorry to hear you went through this. I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry you went through this. I'm sorry you went through this. I'm sorry you went through this. I'm sorry. What do you want from people? How many I'm sorry's is going to heal your heart? Exactly, Marine. Only the kids are victims. And guess what? They're not out here on social media. They're not out here on social media. But how many I'm sorry this happened to you do you want to hear? As an individual, you should be disgusted for someone to have to sit here and tell you that every day. I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm sorry this happened to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this happened to you. And let me just say this too. For you people, for those of y'all that's sitting up there and pacifying this bullshit, for those of y'all that's sitting up there and patting these people on the head every fucking day like they some innocent person, like they didn't take part in this whole thing, you're wrong because you're considered an enabler. And I'm going to tell you why I say that, because I used to be one. I used to be that enabler. You guys need to stop that shit and need to say, listen, I understand this happened to you, but you had your part in it too. Let's move on. Get past this. You don't have to talk about this every day. There's so many other things out there to talk about for you to sit there and play victim and bring up your shit every day like that's the most important thing in the damn world. You want people on your roller coaster bullshit with you. You want them with you when you rah-rah cussing somebody out, but then you want them back with you to hold your fucking hand like you some goddamn victim and you ain't have a part in this shit either. You're wrong. If you are being an enabler to anybody, including myself, and oh, Maura, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Why did they do that to you? Every day? Every day? Every day? Come on. It's sickening. And I don't like it. I don't like the victim mentality. Don't treat me like a victim. Come to my channel because you enjoy my entertainment. You enjoy me breaking down a story. Whether it's funny, whether it's sad, whether it's very detailed, quick laugh of the day. Come on. Come to me because you enjoy my entertainment. Not because you want to treat me like a fucking victim because you feel sorry for me because somebody said something to hurt my fucking feelings. I'm not saying I don't have feelings. I'm not saying I don't get my toes stepped on. I do. But when you know what happened when I get my toes stepped on, I say, you know what? They got me. They got me. They got me. There's nothing wrong with saying that. They got me. Shit, they got me. I don't. Y'all call me the GOAT. I say okay, thank you, but I don't look at myself as the GOAT, right? I look at myself as a content creator, a blogger, right? There's a lot of bloggers out here on YouTube. We know that if we gonna give a blow, we gonna take a blow. You can't expect to give blows and not take them. You cannot. You can't come out here, right? you cannot come out here and throw a dagger, and then when one's thrown back at you, now you want to cry blood. Oh, I got bruised. I got a bruise. Not when you bruising too. You can't. You can't sit there in a fight, you swing, you take a couple of swings, and then they knock one of your teeth out. You're like, oh my God, you wasn't supposed to knock my tooth out. Come on. Fair is fair. We got to be fair across the board. Don't ever treat me like a victim. Not when y'all know I done pop my shit. Right? Some of y'all be like, Amora, you haven't said nothing to them in a while and they still holler your name. Yeah, okay. That's what they gonna do. That's just how it is. out here. People scream your name because they want your attention. And let me tell you something, and please note this. They want your attention and they'll keep screaming your name until they get your attention. And then when they don't get your attention, they may stop screaming your name. And then they're going to go after the weak motherfuckers that they know that they're going to get their attention. Let's just be honest here. If they know they can come after you and get you all, what they call it, your panties in a wad, they're going to do it. People know who are easy targets. And then when you say things like, oh, well, you don't say that to her. No, they do say it to me. I'm going to pick and choose who I want to fight with, or if I want to fight, who I want to go back and forth with, if I want to go back and forth. Everybody don't deserve my air every day. I may say, I'm not going to say nothing to this knucklehead ass thirsty mofo. I may say that not out loud to you guys, but to myself. I'm not about, let this thirsty mofo drink. They just want to drink. Let them drink. Let them drink. But then if I feel like it, I'm going to be like, okay, you know what? I'm tired of them drinking. Let me say something. Or whatever, right? I just don't think that we have to entertain everybody's BS. But if you want to entertain it, you have to understand when you make that decision to entertain somebody else's BS, you have to know that something else is going to come behind it. You cannot get mad when you entertain somebody and then something else come behind it, or they pick up 5 more people or whatever to come after you. You can't get mad and then want to duck behind a brick building and expect, somebody else to come out and fight for you. If you don't want to fight, then don't fight. If you want to fight, then fight. Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. But don't act like your pain, your hurt, your bruise is bigger than somebody else's bruise. I'm sick of it. And that's what has come out of this saga. And that's, to be honest with you, that's the worst part of it. That's the worst part of it. The victim mentality is the worst part of it. That is the worst part of it. The victim mentality. Oh my God, did you hear what they said about me? Oh, I'm only in it because they called my name and they put me in it, and they've been talking about I've been doxxed, I've been there. You are not innocent. You are no victim. Stop. You sound stupid. They didn't put my house up. They didn't put a lot of people's houses been put up. A lot of people's addresses been put out. You still here. Did nothing happen to you? Did nothing happen to your family? And let me say this, and I'm gonna say this loud, and I'm gonna say this clear. The people that's still involved in this saga is here because they want to be here. Don't ever let someone say, I've been trying to get out, but they won't let me out. You're here because you want to be here. If you're still in it, if you're still going back and forth with content creators, it's because that's what you want to do. Stop pretending that you've been trying to get out and they won't let you out. You're here because you want to be here. If you're trying to get out and somebody's sending you comments that somebody said about you, you will say, I don't want to see that shit. Don't send that to me. I don't care. I don't care. That's a person that really, really want out of it. That's a person that really, really don't want to have nothing to do with it. But if you're still here and if you're still entertaining, it's because you want to be here. It's not because, I wanted to be out, I wanted to be out, I wanted to be out. No, you didn't want to be out. You wanted to be here. You enjoy it. It's people that actually enjoy it. Everything will be quiet, nothing will be going on, and they will still be talking. Why? Because they want it to be something. They know that this is the highlight of their life. This makes them breathe. This is the most entertainment of their life. But then they want to pretend and cry and act like, I don't want to have nothing to do with this. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. You don't want to be left alone. Because if anybody want to be left alone, they wouldn't poke at nobody else. Nobody. It's manipulation, you guys. And that's what we do on this channel. We call out manipulation. And it's so many people that I see that's manipulating other people. And I'm not going to sit here and say they manipulating them for cash apps or super chats. They manipulating them because they want to be patted on the fucking head. They want to be a victim. They want that, oh, woe is me shit, which is disgusting. You are a grown human, but you want somebody to feel sorry for you. I don't know where at in school or in your family dynamics or whatever that somebody didn't tell you that that's gross to want to be a victim. It's gross. It don't look good on you. It don't look good for you. It doesn't. It's gross. Look what happened to me. But what about me? 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 You were jumping from panel to panel. What about me? I'm the worst person that they said something about in this whole saga. You are not a victim, but you want to be a victim. You're trying to play the victim game. Ain't nobody, and I mean nobody, got it worse than anybody else. Because you can't sit here and judge how you felt when somebody said something against how somebody else felt. You don't know how another person felt. Everybody don't act the same about how they feel about something that came to them. Just because you cried don't make you the worst. And I mean that. And for the people that can go around and call people monkeys and stuff like that, you absolutely cannot act like you're a victim, for real, for real. People that call people 130 bitches in one live, you cannot act like you're a victim. You cannot. It's sick. It is absolutely sick. And you know, and I'm probably gonna get some spitballs thrown at me or whatever. But you can't show somebody else's news and then get mad when somebody show yours. I'm not saying it's right for anybody to show anybody news. But you can't stop acting like you're a victim. We all have had our hands in the pig pen. All sagas come with the level of disgustings, okay? All sagas. Saga segments, whatever you want to call it, right? All of it. It come with a level of disgusting. We stuck our hand in the pig pen and we pulled it up and it was slop all over our hands. I'm not a victim. King Gene is not a victim. Felicia's not a victim. LaTruth is not a victim. Brianna is not a victim. Amber is not a victim. DM is not a victim. Upper is not a victim. Lupac is not a victim. Tay Diggs is not a victim. Whoever these people are. Nobody is a victim. Nobody is a victim. Nobody is a victim. And another thing, I'm going to say this. Don't talk about our sisterhood when you want to make a point about sister's supposed to do this, sister's supposed to do this. Sister's supposed to tell your ass when you're wrong, but you don't want to hear it. That's what sister's supposed to do. I would prefer my sister to tell me I'm wrong than my sister to team up with me and do wrong. That's what type of sister I want. I don't want no sister to join hands with me to do fucking wrong. I want my sister to say, Amor, now you know you need to cut that shit out. Or you know the consequences that's going to come behind that, and give me an opportunity to continue to act a fool if I want to or not. I don't want my sister to pat me on the fucking head and make me feel like a victim. Make me feel like what I did wasn't worse than what was done to me. I don't want no sister like that. Don't use our sisterhood as a reason for you to prove a point about your badass behavior. That ain't why we put together the sisterhood, and that's not why our sisterhood will continue to go on. Some people, oh, that ain't no fucking sisterhood. Just because you're not in it, don't mean it's not a sisterhood. Just because you don't like it, don't mean it's not a sisterhood. Just because you don't like the people that's in it, don't mean it's not a sisterhood. Stop trying to use something that we want for good, try to make it bad to prove a point. Because, oh, sisters stand behind you. Sisters check up on you. Sisters do this. Yes, and sisters let you sit in your shit too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sisters let you think about your own fucking behavior, your own moves. Sometimes we need to, I make this expression, I make this little joke like sit in the corner and color. I get that from my colonel. A colonel I used to have used to say to the officers, he used to tell his officers, when we go to him and whine and complain about this soldier's doing this and this soldier's not doing that, and I can't get this soldier to do this. He used to tell us, what you want me to do about it? Go sit in a corner and color is what he used to tell us. And I adopted it. Go sit in a corner and color. Go think about what it is. Because when you color, now come on, y'all. We all done colored before. When you color, what are you doing? Thinking. Because you don't want to color outside the lines. You don't want to color outside the lines. So you concentrating when you're coloring. Go sit in a corner and think about what you did. Say that to yourself. Say, how did I aid to this? What did I do? What did I say? What was my behavior? And then say to yourself, you know what? Yeah, okay. I played my hands in this too. So I'm not a victim. And if you don't want to be talked about no more, just politely say, you know what, you guys, take accountability, right? Yeah, I did my play. I muddied the waters. I said some things, but I no longer want to have anything to do with it. I ain't no victim. I'm not trying to be a victim. I'm just asking, can y'all please let me out of it? I'm done. Y'all will never hear me say nothing else about y'all. Can y'all please just let me go peacefully? And I'm done. I'm out. You can honestly say that. You can literally, hey, internet sister, what's up, girl? You can literally say, you know what? I'm tapping out. I ain't no victim. I'm not leaving because I can't handle it. I just don't want to play no more. You can literally tell people, I don't want to play the game no more. I'm not a victim. I'm not acting like I'm a victim or anything like that. I want to be gone. And then I'm pretty sure people will let you go. You may have a few people throw your name out here and there, but eventually you're going to fade in the wind. But if you try to get out and still be a victim, oh no. Your name might get brought back up plenty of times. You know? But I need to be pat on the head. I need to jump from panel to panel and say, look what happened to me. Who's going to fight for me? Ain't nobody going to fight for me? Ain't nobody going to say nothing about me? Ain't nobody going to me? What about me? What happened to me? Hey, what happened to me? Me. What happened to me? This is not about you. Everything is not about you. Stop thinking that everything is about you. Everything is not about you. You ain't no victim. Nobody in this thing is a victim. If you want to continue to talk, talk. If you want to continue to talk, talk. But if you don't, shut the fuck up and move on. Right? And for those that want to get out, I don't want nothing to do with this no more. But then you're going to challenge somebody else to stop talking about it. So stop worrying about what people talk about on their platforms. If they want to talk about something on their platform, let them. Why are you worried about it? I challenge you to talk about something different. I challenge you to mind your motherfucking business. Talk about what you want to talk about on your platform. Why are you worried about what it is that I talk about on mine? And that goes for everybody, even the ones that be trying to read your supporters' comments. Oh, they're talking about me. Their supporters are talking about me, so that's the reason why I won't shut up, because the supporters just mentioned my name. The supporters said something about me, so they give me a right to stay in it. Because you want to be in it. You're in it because you want to be in it. You're in it because you want to be in it. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be in it, stay in it. If you want to get out, get the fuck out. But I challenge you to talk about something different. I challenge you to mind your motherfucking business. I challenge you to stop worrying about what goes on somebody else's panel and in their comments. You know? And I'm serious. And this ain't for no one particular person, because how many people been in this saga? A lot. And ain't not one of them, and I mean not one, I can clearly say is a victim. Not one. I don't give a damn what happened to you. You're not a victim. There's been kids talked about. There's been, she said, sis, you have a heavy tongue tonight. Who upset you tonight, girl? What I'm talking about, Jenny, is the victim mentality. The oh, woe is me's, the subliminals thrown out, the begging in the name of, begging on social media in the name of, I've been talked about, I've been criticized, right? Now, you can say that if you have not played a part in it. But when you have thrown daggers back at somebody, then that's fair game. If you came out swinging and then you got swung on, you can't go run crying. You cannot do it. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. The fact that Robert has came over to our comments and told us to suck him dry, he can never act like no victim. The fact that somebody can go on Google and get a fake photo of somebody else's genitals and show it and say this is somebody's penis, and then when somebody show yours, you can't act like no victim. We gotta call a spade a motherfucking spade. Stop it. Ain't nobody no victim. We ain't gotta hate each other. We ain't gotta wanna unalive each other. But one thing that we're not or should not do is pretend like we some fucking victim. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And we shouldn't want nobody to treat us like one. Take your L. Ain't nothing wrong with losing air. You can't win every goddamn time. Shit. I used to run track. You think I won every track meet? Hell no. You can't win every time. You can't. You can't go through your life pretending to, oh, I gotta win this, and if I don't, I'm mad. I want to unalive you if I don't win. Just take your L. You got me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I done got plenty of times. Some of that shit be funny as fuck. That's what you got to do. You got to learn how to lighten your load. Turn your tears into laughters. That's what I've done my whole damn life, baby. You know? But ain't nobody no victim. Not the siblings, not nobody. I hear Toya, oh, they've been talking about my kids. You can X that out. What do we call it? A process of elimination. Cancellation. It cancels out. You talked about it, somebody else's kids. You can never say that shit again in your fucking life. You cannot cry over what somebody did to you when you done did it back to them. Nobody. I don't care if they did it to you first, and I don't care if they did it to you 5 times. The moment you chose to do it back to them, you have become just as they are. It's equal. Don't matter if it hurt you worse than it hurt them. You can't say that. You can't pretend and act like that's the case. You can't say they call CPS on me. If you call CPS back on them, it crosses each other out. It crosses each other's out. It says, they did it to me, I did it back to them, we even. What? At what age did we learn that? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that learned that. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that learned. You remember when we were kids? If you have a sibling, I'm sure this happened to you, right? And you hit your sister and your mama say, hit her back. Your mama say, hit her back. And she hit you back. And she said, nah, cut it out. She just evened the playing field. Your sister hit you. Your mama let you hit her back. It's even. Now go on and play. Go play now. Go on and play. You just got your lick back. And listen, if your sister hit you harder, when your mama said hit her back and your sister hit you extra harder, You can't get mad because you already hit first. That person hit you back. Y'all even. Be like, but I ain't hit you that hard. Well, that's your loss. You had the opportunity to. You didn't. But you don't get to tell somebody how to fight back. You bite somebody, they turn around and bite your ass back and cause you to bleed. You bit first. You don't get to now tell somebody how to fight you. Somebody might have a harder fist. They may have more strength than you. That's why my daddy told me at an early age, don't hit a man. Because if he hit your ass back, you going to come crying. He said, yes, I'm going to say something about it. I'm going to do something about it. But if you hit a man going to hit your ass back. Don't put your hand on men. My daddy told me that. Now, I still did it, and thankfully, I was spared. I dealt with men that didn't believe in hitting women. Or they gave me the look and said, hit my ass one more motherfucking time, I'm going to lay you the fuck out, okay? And I got the picture and said, okay, I don't want to be laid out. Let me not do that no more. You know what I mean? Let me not do that no more. But you cannot get pissed, mad, angry over getting done to you what you've done to somebody else. You can't get mad when somebody fights you harder. You can't get mad. And then one more thing. Like, say, for instance, somebody coming at you, right? And then somebody else jump on board, team up with them, and then they start coming at you. And you're like, no, but it's not fair because I wasn't even talking to that person. I was talking to that person. And y'all know that has happened, right? But it's already a messy saga, nasty saga. So it doesn't matter. If they want to get in and say a couple of words or whatever, you're still not no victim. It happens. Y'all don't hear me out here. Oh my God, D-Ham, upper break room. You know you in here. D-Ham, upper break room. Y'all came after me and it's just so unfair. My life is about to crash because y'all came after me first. No, I roasted y'all asses back the fuck out and we moved on. We moved on. I think people have taken all this stuff too personal. And I also think that some people have been enablers. And let me just say one more thing, right? And this is important. Everybody ain't, some people are just evil and have hate in their heart. Everybody don't have hate in their heart. Stop getting mad when you see somebody that used to go at each other make up with each other. The reason why they made up because they didn't take it personal. They didn't want to be a victim forever. Only the ones that don't make up are the ones that want to be victims forever. Grown folks, mature grown folks understand that this was just a moment. We didn't take this shit personal. So for the people that get mad and be like, oh, I can't believe you being her friend when she talked about you. So what? They talked about Jesus. And guess what? There's some people that talked about Jesus up in heaven breaking bread with them right now. You guys are goofies for that. To sit here and won't, just because two people went head on, they supposed to hate each other forever. You guys are goofies for that. Goofies to think, oh, you over there kumbaya with this person, and this person talked about your dog, but now you back grinning and happy with them. You guys are goofies. We are human. Some people realize that this is bullshit what we doing. Some people realize that. It's bullshit. And they're choosing not to take this shit personal. It's plenty of people that I have reached out to and people have reached out to me and apologized for being a goofy, because that's what we were, being a goofy. And we cool. And Ashley G is one of them. I went in on Ashley because I felt like Ashley was shading Bree. I had no proof. I didn't really have no proof. I took my own assumptions because she was friends with someone that I felt like was trying to get Bree in trouble. And she was at the time. Then I found out they made up. But just because I went in on Ashley, Ashley went in on me, I picked up the phone and called Ashley. And now me and Ashley are cool. I don't have no problem with Ashley. I talked to Ashley. I talked to a few people that we once went back and forth with. For you goofies to think that just because, and like me and the internet sister talk. Just because you once was going back and forth with a person, so silly, and now you cool with that person. You straight with that person. You respect that person. That person respect you. Y'all vibe together. The only thing it says about that person is they know how to be grown. They know how to be mature. They know how to move on. They know how to set aside differences. Set aside differences. They know how to do that. Just because you don't know how to do it, just because you don't know how to do it, don't make them doing it wrong. Just because you want to stay in your feelings forever, just because you want to keep hate in your heart, just because you want to be bitter, nasty, disgusting, jealous, envious, that's on you. Let it stay there. It's okay. Let that stay in your heart. Just because other people want to say, you know what? Yeah, we went back and forth, but I didn't take it personal. I didn't take it personally. Okay, then we cool. Right? It don't mean that you got to be best of friends. It means that, you know what, we grown. And grown people work things out. Grown people talk things out. You bitter, nasty, filthy, evil people are the ones that want to keep black coal all up in your heart. And want to hate somebody. You're the enemy. Well, you're sick. You're sick. You're absolutely sick to want to be an enemy of somebody. You're the enemy. You're the enemy. You're a goofy. You are a straight goofy. Who wants to be an enemy? Oh, you're an enemy. I ain't talking to my enemy. You're a goofy. You're a goofy. An absolute goofy. I said this from the beginning. I said, now, I don't hate nobody. Now, do I dislike some people? Yes. Mainly the people I dislike are victim players. I don't like victim mentality motherfuckers. Y'all make me sick. Now, that's what I don't like. I don't like victim playing mofos. And even if you play victim one time, I'll give you a pass. But when I see it happening over and over and over and over, those are the ones I do not like. I don't like the victim playing mofos that act like something was done to them that they ain't did to somebody else. I don't like them. I don't hate nobody, but I don't like the victim players. Oh, whoa, it's me. I can't believe you did this to me, me. The ones that think about themselves. I don't like them. I don't like them people because it's a disease, actually. It really is. Victim mentality is a disease because they always do it. It ain't just no victim. If victim mentality people, if they're able to manipulate one or two people, they're going to continue to try to manipulate more. They do it for manipulation. They want to be told 15,000 times, sorry that happened to you. And it still ain't good enough because they don't want to hear it one time. They want to hear it every fucking time y'all talk. Have you ever found yourself always apologizing to the same motherfucking, and you saying to yourself, why am I apologizing to this person? I apologize to them 5 times for the same shit, and now I'm apologizing to them again. Girl, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't like it, and I don't like it. Listen, I told y'all already my own personal experience with that. I don't like it. It makes me feel yucky, disgusting. Get away from me with that shit. I would rather not have nothing to do with you than for you to try to make me feel like I owe you a sorry or some shit like that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. No, because you're not innocent. I don't look at you as an innocent person. I look at you the same as I look at my fucking self. I did some shit, and if I could put my big girl panties on, so can you. If I can admit that I was in the fucking wrong and I said some shit that I shouldn't have said, I wrote some people, I done fucking hurt feelings, made people cry. If I can say that, so can you. And y'all know I done made some motherfuckers cry over here. But I also have a heart. What have I told y'all? I'm going to leave this person alone because I heard they want to slit their wrist. I don't want nobody slitting their wrist on my account. I don't want nobody popping no pills, jumping off no fucking bridge for me. I don't want nobody to really hurt themselves over me. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I don't give a fuck who you are, even if it's the truth. And he one of the biggest victim players in this damn thing. I don't want nobody doing anything, harming themselves, self-harming on my account. I don't. So that's why you'll see me sometimes just backing the fuck off. Like, man, let me back off. Obviously, being called fat, pig, baconator, whatever, it hurts people's feelings. So let me just back off. Let me back off. Right? Because truth be told, we all got fat relatives. Say we don't. We all got fat friends. We all got black friends. You know? We got not need friends. We got friends with dukes on their back. We got friends that don't have edges. Come on. Everything that we got friends on Section 8. Everything that we roast people about. We got D-sucking friends. Hell, every female I know suck D. Only person that ever told me they don't suck D is my 80-something-year-old aunt. And I just don't believe her ass either. All of our friends suck D. So when they say you D-sucker, I mean, that's kind of a compliment. Calling it what it is. It might sound disgusting, but at the end of the day, even when they say you black and you bald head, I am black and I am bald head. I'm not bald headed. I mean, I choose to wear my hair low, but some people call that bald headed. So my grandbaby called me bald headed. Do I supposed to cuss her the fuck out because she called me bald headed? I laughed. That's what she see. That's why I don't understand how people can get their panties in the wad because somebody called you something that you probably are. You get mad because they point out the obvious. Yo, black ass, I am black. Why are you getting mad over somebody calling you out something that's probably the obvious? Yo, big feet ass, okay. Do you got big feet? Yeah, okay. What you mad for? Why you mad? That's people put adjectives on things, right? To make it sound better, glorify it, whatever the case may be. You mad because somebody chose to use an adjective. They call me burnt crispy bacon. Okay. But everybody love bacon. Most people love bacon. Most people are fuck bacon up. Some people don't, because some people don't like swine. But those that like swine love bacon. I just think that we take things a little bit too personal. Some people just want to have hate in their heart. Oh, you call me short. You call me fat. You call me bald. You said I don't have no edges. You talked about my daughter had nappy. Was your daughter had nappy? Well, it wasn't done. Well, then it was nappy. What you mad for? Why you mad because somebody pointed out some shit and brought attention to shit that was true? What you mad for? How you gonna get mad because somebody point out your daughter had nappy and at that moment your daughter had was nappy? It was all over the place, or whatever the case may be. If you don't want somebody to say something about your daughter had nappy, then fix that shit up or get her out the camera, right? I'm just saying we get mad, we take things personal. That's the obvious. She called me a big back. Well, do you have a big back? Well, yeah. What in? Okay. If you don't want nobody to talk about your back, unbig it. If you don't want nobody to say you're on Section 8, get off. If you don't want anybody to call you bald head, grow your hair. Stop taking things too personal. You guys are sick for that. For real. And I'm sick of it. Like the truth. You know? The shit he does. Stuff his pants. He don't want nobody to talk about him stuffing his pants. Stop stuffing it. Right? He don't want nobody to call him out for disrespecting women. Stop disrespecting women. If he don't want to call out his lies, stop lying. Ain't nobody saying nothing about the truth that he ain't putting out here on the internet. And if you come out here on the internet and put it out there, you cannot get mad when, like the roaches, you can't get mad because somebody point out your roach. Don't show your roaches to us. Then we won't have nothing to say. Ain't nobody making up no roaches. You have shown, people come out here and show you plenty of roaches and then get mad when you call out their roach. You can't get mad. Somebody said something about me, talk about my mother-in-law, saying that, you know, about the pudding pie or the Oreo pie. I did say something about my mama. So they say, oh, you know, she disrespected her mother-in-law. Well, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. I feel different. My husband feels different. He know I jank on his mama-in-law. He janks on my sister. He janks on my brother. He janks on my family. I jank on his family. That's what we do. But if somebody else say something about it, hey, I put it out there. Let them say it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not about to come on here and cry because you said I disrespected my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law know how I feel about her. She know I'll talk about some shit in a minute. They know they know me. They know my mouth. I ain't new to this. I'm not gonna get mad because somebody wanna come on here and make an opinion about me. Not something that I didn't put out there. If I put it out there, it's free game. You know? But you crying ass victim players need to cut it out. That's what made this whole saga nasty and disgusting. The people want to act like victims. Oh my God, look what she said about me. Look what she did to me. Look what she did to my child. My feelings are hurt. When you act like a victim, the only thing that you're saying is your feelings hurt. They hurt your feelings. So just come out and say that shit. Damn, y'all, they hurt my feelings. Say that shit. Don't act tough like an old tough ass cookie and then want to come out here and whine when somebody get the best of you. Because that's what I'm seeing. It's almost like I want to have the best roast. And if my roast don't out roast your roast, now I want to be patted on the fucking head. That's just what it is. And then you have these people that act like they so sweet and kind, and they will come out here and do a live and say, y'all, I don't like drama. That's why I left the saga. I don't like talking about people. Yeah, because Amora with her young jock looking ass. Girl, you're just as messy as all the rest of them. Who are you fooling? You just as drama-filled as all the fucking rest of them. And you just seeking attention from your girl Amora and whoever else name you had all up in your esophagus. Stop it. You ain't no fucking victim either. Them soft-talking mofos are the worst, okay? You ain't no victim. You just as drama-filled as all of us are. Drama, drama, drama. I don't like talking about people. I don't know why they do that. That's just a demon in them. Well, it must be a demon in you too. You guys are goofies. We've all been goofies. We've all played the part. So, like I said, ain't nobody, and I mean nobody innocent, except for the kids that's been drugged. That's it. But you can't even bring that up because I'm sure if your child been drugged, you didn't turn around and drug somebody else's child, period. Period. So hopefully moving forward, we don't have to hear no grown ass content creator / blogger pretend to be victims and want to pretend like they feelings hurt worse than anybody else's feelings. Amber, D-Ham, Upper, Alexis, Tay with the K, Lupac. Lupac mind her own business. I got to give it to Lupac. Fucking listen, Lupac and Harmony Church, they mind their business. I've said that before. They mind their business. They ain't in this shit. Hats off to y'all too. Y'all ain't in this shit. I know y'all ain't here listening, but hats off to y'all because y'all ain't in this shit. They don't go over there playing victim either. So I know how y'all feel about them, but they ain't over there playing victim. Okay? But the rest of these mofos, Felicia, fucking DM, Lil Truth, Dawn, Retta, Latoya, victim playing mofos. That's what y'all are. You fucking victim players. Cut the fucking shit out. You look sad. Sad as fuck. Cut it out. Ain't none of us victims. Stop. Just stop already. Stop it. Now, if you don't want to be roast, don't roast. Moving forward, from this day on, if you want out of it, get out of it. If you want to play victim, then everybody need to call your fucking ass out, period. But stop. Just stop. Stop it already. Stop. It ain't no good look. It is not a good look. At all. She said, so is it still roaches? It's going to be roaches. Sometimes when you have roaches like that, she said, I just think the fighting should stop. I believe you. I 100% agree with you. The fighting should stop. We are content creators. Let me tell you something. That people think that's how you grow your channel, but what they don't understand is that's how you grow your channel with messy ass people. Because if you're not out here roasting another mofo, they are not going to pull up and listen to you. That is not how you grow your channel. The internet sister said, roast me because I'm going to roast the truth about 1K about that 1K all of 2025. And I don't care about being roasted. Y'all, me and 2K went back and forth with each other for a minute. Then I chilled out. He still talk about me. I throw slick shit at him. You ain't going to see me over here slitting my wrist over anything 2K got to say about me. And let me tell you something. Some people talk about it and some people be about it. If people got to bark loud and make y'all think they so fucking tough, 9 times out of 10, they ain't tough at all. Tough people don't have to come out here and stick their fucking chest out and be like, I'm tough. I ain't that bitch. I'm tough. Bitch, no, you're not. You're not tough. You're just loud. You soft. Your feelings is soft. You ain't tough. Tough is when you show them you don't give a fuck about what they say about you, because what they say about you don't make you or break you. You ain't got to come out and tell people that you the grizzly bear of the year. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. If you want to roast, roast. But just know when you roast, you're going to get roast back. I can't get mad at much shit I done said about people out here. As much shit as I done said about people out here. I can't get mad when somebody say something about me. I done said something about a lot of people. And their supporters are going to come say something to me. And it's okay. And if I don't want to hear it, I'll block them. And sometimes what I tell my moderators, don't block them. Let them have their opinion. As long as you don't get disrespectful, come over here like somebody did earlier, want to call somebody a bitch. No, that's not how we do things. You can say something about me without calling me a bitch. You can say, Amor, you're wrong. And that's your opinion. I'm not going to get you. I'm not going to kick you out of my chat if you tell me I'm wrong. Because I probably am. If I'm acting ignorant and acting like a goofy, I probably am wrong. But I'm going to be wrong today. Let me be wrong. Let me be wrong. Let me be wrong on my panel or whatever, right? Boy, I might listen to you and be like, yeah, Amor, your ass is so wrong. You know you're wrong. But what I'm not going to do is pass my accountability on to somebody else to try to make them look bad. No, mofo, you're not going to be able to do that. Take accountability of your own shit. Stop coming out here acting like you the fucking army when you ain't. Just stop. Just stop. If you don't want people to roast you, talk about you, say this and say that, then don't say nothing about them. Just continue to come out here and chew gum or something. I don't know. Teach people how to stay in between the lines of a coloring book. That shit is soothing as hell. Exactly. Say that again, Marissa. I don't even know what Kimberly T said. She probably said something, but what did Kimberly say? Because you said, she said, a more break room supports everyone and minds her business. Oh, yeah. But I guess what I'm talking about, yeah. Break room mind her business. But I'm talking about, what did Marissa say? I'm trying to see what she said. She said, yes, she does. But Amore is referring to people that still talk about Bree that don't be in the back and forth. Yes. Thank you, Marissa, for clearing that up. Exactly. Yeah. A lot of people say, oh, I don't like Lupac. I don't like Harmony Church or whatever. And I say, you know, you might not like them because they're talking about one of your favorite content creators, and that's Brianna. But guess what? They ain't out here back and forth in the drama. You don't see them over there crying on their panel because people are roasting them, and they've been roasted. They don't give a fuck. They like, this is about, let me tell you something. I like how they move because they're realizing if you're gonna be out here on YouTube, let me tell you something. For you mofos that's out here on YouTube talking for free, y'all are goofies. Y'all out here arguing and fussing and fighting and getting roasted and stung or whatever for free. You literally, some of y'all, I've heard people say, I ain't made a dime out here. Then you a clown. Because now you done came out here and called everybody names up and down YouTube for free. Like D-Ham. D-Ham said he ain't made no money. But yeah, he come out here. Now you can't tell me he ain't some type of sissy. I'm sorry for saying that, but you can't get in women business and talk about women and you ain't made a dime for doing it. So you out here calling women names for free? That's a whole sissy. Only sissies do that. I'm just being honest. What's another name for sissy? Lady boy, okay? Take out sissy. I'm sorry. I ain't no disrespect for my alphabet crew, because I don't know if sissy is a word y'all like or not. I don't know. You might like it today and not tomorrow, but you know what I'm trying to say. No disrespect to my LGBTQ RS people. What I'm saying is a man that come out here and talk about women and he ain't even making a damn dime out of it. He doesn't have, that man is a truck driver. He pick up lot lizards. He don't have no talk show. Some of us have talk shows. When we come out here, we are coming out here to entertain, and we do this mostly every day. He pip his head out here once or twice a month and drag a woman. That's what he does. He's not a content creator. He's not a blogger. He's a shit starter. That like the ride, he enables people to be victims. He enables victims. That's what he does. Enable victims. Shit talking victims. That's what he does. He enabled victims. That's all he is. But for him to pop out every blue moon after the lot lizards, he couldn't pick one up or whatever. So he come out on social media and drag somebody. Come on, like, let's be honest here. He gives off the alphabet vibes. Ain't nothing wrong with him because, you know, they need love too, but I'm just saying, most of the alphabet people on YouTube make money. You look at them. It's a whole bunch of them. They make money. They talk show hosts too. We just seen one Tyler Perry put in his movie. I think that's a Tyler Perry movie. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The black, whatever it is. You know? So because he can't be occupied, ain't nobody walked up to him in a truck stop and gave him an offer. So he want to go live and talk about people. Some people take this YouTube serious. Some people have talk shows. I have a talk show. Jenny have a talk show. Lupac have a talk show. And Harmony's Church make videos. It might not be what y'all want to see. Don't watch it if you don't want to see. And that's what I don't understand. If it disgusts your soul, why watch it? Why watch it? You literally have to hit play. You see the title? If it bothers your soul, why watch it? It's not like the title it's not like, oh, well, I like this content creator. I just don't want to hear what she got to say. Then 99 videos out of 100 is about Bree. If you don't want to hear her talking about Bree, why watch it? You guys do that to disturb your own souls. You literally ask for your souls to be disturbed and then get mad at her. What you gonna get mad at her for? I ain't mad at that girl. I'm not mad at her at all. I had to change my whole thought process about this whole thing. You get mad about what somebody else say when you don't even have to hear what they say. I ain't heard a Harmony Church. What's the girl name? I ain't heard. Listen, I knew a Harmony Church. That was in Fort Bend in Georgia when we were stationed there when I was married for the first time. And every time I hear Harmony, I think of Harmony Church. What's the damn girl name? But at any rate, what's her name? Hold on. Oh, Harmony Speaks. Oh, my bad. Shit. Okay, Harmony Speaks. Somebody text me your name, chick. I am not mad at her. I have not heard a video she's done in a very, very, very long time. I have not heard not one. I don't know what the girl even. I see the titles, but I have not heard what she says because I don't want to hear that. I don't listen to Lupac. The reason why I don't listen to Lupac because Lupac gives shout outs all through her videos. Who want to hear a shout out for a whole hour? Hey, mommy, baby. And yeah, and she went to the market and she bought some eggs and hey, Lulu girl. And yeah, and she put the eggs in the skillet and started frying them. Hey, baby cakes. Who the fuck does that? That's so annoying. I don't like that. So I stopped listening to her. I don't even like breaking down none of her videos because her videos to me are annoying. It's annoying as fuck. But her people like it, and that's who's supposed to, I guess, because that shit is annoying as hell. You don't have to give a shout out your whole fucking show. It's interrupting. Nobody, you got to go back to find out what you just fucking said. It is annoying. It is, I'm being honest. It's very annoying. I'm like, oh my God, why should we hollering people's name out the whole damn live? Hey, QCPC. Everybody, damn girl, what if you got 1,000 people in your chat? You gonna call all them motherfuckers out? Come on. I ain't calling y'all motherfuckers, but you know what I'm saying? I can't hear it. I can't. It's weird. Get to the point and stick to it. You know? When I first came out here, I didn't know how to run a crowd. Y'all used to be like, boy, read your comments, read your comments. I'd be like, what the fucking comments at? And I'm like, all this? I'm supposed to read all this? So I don't read all of them. Because I understand all the comments are not for me. Some of you guys are talking to each other in the chat. But if I sit here and read every comment, y'all gonna be like, Amor, you're whack. You're whack. What are you doing? You're not gonna understand what the hell I'm saying. How am I gonna keep you engaged and I'm all up in the business in the comments? Yes, I will read some of them, but not all of them. Some of them be way back. They just popped up in the damn chat and they 15 minutes behind. You know? But people get mad at content creators that say things on their panel that they don't even have to listen to. Like the people that come in and tell me I'm a sick bitch for saying what I said. They sick for coming over here and listening to it. Do you hear the irony? They come over here and call me a sick bitch, but they don't think that they're sick for coming over here and listening to me. Well, you know what I'm about to talk about. So who's really sick? Think about it. Who's really sick? You're sick for coming over here and listening to somebody that you don't like. You don't like the sound of my voice. You don't like what I talk about, but you want to come over here and tell me I'm sick. You're sick for listening to me. You're sick for coming over here. You're like Jenny said the other day, I loved what she said. This is a talk show. You know how many talk shows on YouTube? A lot of them. But you clicked on my channel and you tuned in to me to call me sick. You won't go on a Lifetime show and call them sick. No, you would change it from that channel and watch something else. But yet you listen to me. You let me say half of what I've said and then you call me sick. Make it make sense. You're sick for listening to me. Seriously, you are. You are. And then the ones that lie, those are the ones that get me. I don't even watch her, but know everything I talk about. I don't even watch her. Why even say you don't watch me? Does that give you validity or something? Does that make you feel better? I don't even watch her. You do watch me. I don't even watch her. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You may not watch me every day, but you watch me. They act like it makes them feel better by saying, I don't even watch her. Yes, you do. You do. Most people watch who's talking about them. Unless you got a whole bunch of people talking about you, then you can't watch them all the time. Like when I was told, oh, you don't hear that girl over there watching you? No, I don't, because I can't watch all of them. Shit. I'd be a watching motherfucker. I wouldn't be able to come out here and do no live. Let's just be honest here. If I watch every content creator that says something about me, will I be able to come out here and do a live? No, I won't have a time in the day. I gotta watch an hour and 30 minutes of this person, an hour and 30 minutes of that person, 2 hours of this person. I'm not about to do all that. And I don't. I don't. Anybody got time for that? It's okay. But back to the victim plan. That's what I don't like. I dislike the victim mentality worse than I dislike being called a B. I would rather you call me a B than to sit here and act like you a damn victim. That right there blows me. You calling me a B, it shows me just who you are. That's what you want to do. And you might think I am a B. And hell, I might just be one to you. But the victim plan blows me. I can't stand that shit at all. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. No, I can't stand that. And that's the part I don't like, the audacity. And another thing I don't like the people that always got to come out here and talk about how they not getting support from their people. And I am going to give one nugget. And this it for today. I'm going to give one nugget. I'm going to give one nugget. Don't tell me in the comments, don't give it, because I'm going to give one nugget. One nugget. One nugget. Okay? Instead of talking to your supporters, telling them that they don't support you, why don't you talk to them and say, what is it that you guys would like to see me do? What is something that you guys want out of me? What are some stories? Or send me some stories that you would like for me to cover. Instead of trying to make them feel like disgusting supporters by telling them that they don't support you. Their supporters should be outraged to hear you over and over and over talk to them about how they don't support you. You got your Redders over there saying that shit. You got your Dons over there saying that shit. You got your Latoyas over there saying that shit. And now Robert saying that shit. Instead of complaining about the supporters not supporting you, ask them, what is it they want to hear? What is it besides talking about Brianna underneath her clothing? What do you want to hear from me? I know I came here to drag Bree. That's what they need to be saying. I know I came here to drag Bree. I no longer want to drag her no more. What are some of the things that you would like to hear from me besides me dragging Bree? And let your supporters say what they want to hear and adhere to it. But you got to come out here every week and tell your supporters how they suck because they're not supporting you when you're spitting out the same shit that 30 other content creators spit out. Make it make sense. And if they tell you they don't want to hear you talk about nothing but Bree, find more supporters. Find more supporters. Dawn literally said yesterday, y'all, I don't get no support unless I talk about Bree, Ja. I think she said it today or yesterday. Bree, Ja, or my brother. She literally said, I don't get no cash app, super chats, or nothing unless I talk about Brianna, Janelle, or LaTruth. Now, Lysandra The first time I ever heard her talk with sense, ever. She said, you don't got to talk about them 3 to get no support. I don't care if you got 10 people in your chat. Continue to come out here and talk to 10 people, and then you're going to mess around, it's going to be 11. Then you're going to mess around, it's going to be 12. And you get the point. It's going to grow. You don't have to talk about them. But that's what she thinks that she has to do to get enough drink money. She thinks she has to talk about them 3 to get drink money. She may not make as much, but she'll make something if she talk about something different. She literally said she can't get no support unless she talk about them 3. And Lysandra, you know, the one that's always over there acting like she gonna throw blows or whatever. I told y'all, them loud ones that act like they always gonna do something, they ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing, okay? Nothing. She literally talked some sense and said, you don't have to talk about them 3. She even said she's sick of hearing about this shit. I'm surprised. I thought that 64-year-old woman jack off listening to that shit. That's what I thought. But she actually said, which shocked the fuck out of me, that she's sick of hearing it. Now, you know, if she's sick of hearing it, come on, she's obsessed. If she's sick of hearing it, you know it got to be other people sick of hearing it too. But Dawn literally said she can't get nobody to support her unless she talk about them 3. But Dawn loved to also, she don't let her fool you. When she sit here and say shit like, I'm on the Section 8, I ain't got no upgrade. Hell, do you really think just because you come out here and talk about breed, you supposed to be off of Section 8? Anybody to give up their Section 8 voucher for 1 month of a YouTube good ass check, you crazy. If you give up your voucher, if I was on Section 8, I would have to have 6 months straight a good check from YouTube or social media, whatever account, like Peaches did. Peaches didn't give up her food stamps right away. Matter of fact, I don't think she gave them up. I think they took it from her because people start calling in and telling on her ass. Peach McIntyre was making $10,000 a month living in the projects. Y'all remember that? She didn't give it up right away. Because let me tell you about social media. You might get a good check this month and not so much next month. So you mean to tell me you want to get off of Section 8 over a 1 month of a good ass check? Are you kidding me? I wouldn't give up if I was on Section 8, I'm not giving up no check over no 1 month. It ain't no way. Because I'm telling you, next month your ass is going to be homeless. Possibly. You cannot gauge social media because you see social media. I was gangster leaning on 2 strikes 2 weeks ago. 1 more strike, my whole channel would have been gone. I had to reach out to my manager and say, what the fuck? I was just reading a damn book and I'm just putting comedy in it. They had to go back and look at the shit and be like, okay, well, you wasn't trying to sell sex. Hell no, I'm not trying to sell sex. I was being funny. They thought I was having a whole ass orgasm on social media. I was being funny. And I got my strikes removed. Because I had to explain my fucking self, right? But people would get their channel struck. And then you ain't making nothing and you just gave up your Section 8 voucher. She has to mention the Section 8 voucher every fucking live. Everybody know you on Section 8, girl. Which is crazy. You ain't even 50 years old. Shit, you need to be working. Ain't nothing wrong with your ass. The fuck? You can come out here and tell everybody business. You need to be working at some customer service desk or something. In my opinion, that shit is weak. Anybody that allow the government to take care of them and ain't shit wrong with them, she ain't got no small babies at home. She's a piece of shit to me, but I mean, that's just me. That's just me. Anybody that's using the government out here to pay their fucking bills and ain't nothing wrong with them. They can walk, talk, and eat and talk shit. Then you a piece of shit. You a whole piece of shit out here in this world. That's it. I ain't got no respect for nobody like that. I can see if she has some issues and shit. What the fuck issues she have? She ain't got no issues. Give a damn. She got neuropathy. Hell, I got neuropathy. There's a lot of people in wheelchairs that work. Look at Walmart. You go in Walmart, you see disabled people all the time. Disabled people work. The fuck? When did disabled people not work? That ain't no excuse. Fuck that shit. No. Say whatever it is. I don't give a damn. Somebody that use the government because they too fucking lazy to go out there and get a job and they still capable of working, you a piece of shit to me. Because my tax dollars and other people's tax dollars got to pay your fucking rent. And then you come out here and talk shit on people that's paying your fucking rent. Girls, get the fuck out of here with that. Now, some people that's on Section 8 that have kids and shit like that, then that's a whole difference. But her fucking child don't even live with her. You are a piece of shit to me. Okay? And I'm being for real. I'm being for real. But then you want to come out here, shake the can. And you know, I don't always ask. It doesn't matter. You're coming out here to shake the can. If you saying shit to your supporters about not supporting you, that's shaking the can. You saying that you ain't made nothing out of this whole saga, that's shaking the can. I'm in the same situation I'm in. Every single time she come live, she mentioned a Section 8 and she mentioned how she got the least amount of money. That's shaking the fucking can. Then you got Toya over there. They got at it with each other today. They did, and they goofies. I ain't coming out here and talk about my sister, but she wrong. You talk about your sister. You can call her ass on the phone. They can have this whole argument on the phone. They throwing slick shots back and forth with each other for what? Attention, views, comments, likes and shares. They keep on. Them damn supporters gonna have them full-blown fighting. Then what? Then what? And even Toya, I know y'all don't like me. That's manipulation too. I know y'all don't like me. Y'all just, And Toya said, somebody said Toya never gives. She said, I do give. I told people to go follow your page. I guess, she ain't about to give shit. Her brother ain't about to give shit. None of them about to give shit. None of them. They all just want to be, they want to receive. Receive. Anyway, the victims. Victim. Dawn act like a victim too. She act like a victim too. They started with me. Dawn, shut the fuck up, you lying piece of shit. You did what you did because that's what you wanted to do. She over here trying to dig all through her damn phone and shit to bring out more shit about Brianna because she know that's the only reason why people pull up and listen to any fucking thing that she has to say. So basically, in a nutshell, she sacrificed a younger girl for some fucking drink money. And people supposed to feel sorry for her weak ass. But I ain't gonna lie, if I was Toya, I will feel some type of way. I ain't gonna lie. Toya stood in the paint for her brother, even though she dipped her nose all up in his fucking business, and she shouldn't have. And that's why her ass got roasted the way she did. She should have kept her nose on her fucking face. She all out here in her siblings' business. But when her husband came out here and beat her ass, you ain't see her brother go on a whole damn smear campaign about him. She dipped her nose in the business for clout and got mad when the bees pulled together and stung the fuck out of her. She got stung real good. Real good. Still getting stung. She gonna remember this thing for the rest of her life. That's what the fuck you get. That's what she get. But she did stand in the paint for him. She did his dirty work. And Dawn didn't. Dawn said her brothers and sisters was jealous of her because her daddy is better than all they different daddies. Right? But yet she being lifted up on a pedestal because she on section to the fucking 8. Her slow talking motherfucking ass. I don't even see how y'all can listen to Dawn. And Dawn in here right now listening to me. You better believe it. She'll be breaking down this live tomorrow. Goofy fucking bitch. She's calling the judge on you tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. She can call the judge and send him a text message. They goofies. They're going to forever be talked about on social media. She the one went to court telling him that she's social media famous. You can't be social media famous and don't think anybody going to say something about you. You social media famous. Take that shit. You social media famous. That's what comes with it. You don't want to be social media famous. You can't get mad because somebody say something about you. Get the fuck off social media. Ain't that what they told Brianna? You don't want nobody to talk about you. They told Bree, get off social media. Well, then get your fucking ass off social media. You don't want nobody to talk about you. Let's be honest here. You don't want nobody to talk about you. Get off social media. Or stop entertaining it. Ignore it. If you want to be on social media, learn how to ignore the noise. Period. Just like Amber. Amber can't get mad when somebody call her a pig. Every lie she eating. Tell me I'm wrong. Every lie she got crumbs all up her elbow. But get mad when somebody point out that she eat too fucking much. That she wider than her screen. She can't get mad over that. She the one is like every time she come online, she get hungry. I don't know if it's she sit down or she looking at the screen. But one of it makes her addicted to food. She's always eating. And we always hear a chip bag or something. We do. You know, if you listen to Amber, you're going to hear her eat something. Talking makes her hungry. Let's be real. She can't get mad because somebody talk about her. She posts photos and try to edit it down. And then when we see her real picture, she's extra wide. She really is. But try to slim down her face and slim down her body like she's some slim light-skinned chick. Girl, you big. But it's okay. We all got big family members and big friends. It hurts her feelings that she's big, but you don't see her going to the gym. She comes online. She can go to the gym. She can spend an hour a day going to the gym. She'll slim down. You can't get mad for being big when you're making yourself bigger. You can't get mad. And then want to talk about somebody's edges. Her sister can't talk about nobody's edges. If you got to show your head from the back, then you don't like what the front of your hair look like. You can't do that and then get mad when somebody point out something about you. She want to talk about Felicia crying, but she was crying first. Because she took this shit personal. That's what it is. She took this shit personal. But I will say this. I'm harder on people my age than I am on these younger people because Amber's still in her damn 30s. I'm harder on people that's in their late 40s and 50s because now I'm side-eyeing you. We all let things get to us, especially at a younger age. We worried about what people said about us. Amber's still in that damn age. Ain't no way you should be 50 years old and worried about what the fuck somebody said about you. You shouldn't. And that's why I'm harder on people closer to my age, because now something ain't right with you. Something is really, really wrong with you if you around my age and you worried about what a motherfucker got to say about you. Because y'all know old people do not care what people say about them. As we get older, we do not care. But when you younger, you care. You got to grow out of that shit. Y'all know we all went through a phase where we cared about what people said about us, what we wear, how our hair looked, what clothes we wore, what we drove. We worried about it when we was younger. As we got older, we didn't give a fuck no more. Like, I don't give a damn what you say about me. So the 50-some-year-olds or the 40, late 40s, mid 40s and up, yeah, got a problem with that, a whole problem. But these younger people, they so used to their friends lying to them and shit They ain't got out of that, because clearly Alexis and Amber friends have lied to them, told them they was cool as fuck, they was pretty, gorgeous, sexy, and all that. You could tell. They took a lot of pictures and posted it on their community board and shorts like they was fucking fine. They was not needed, big, wide back and everything, but they said they was cute. And they put cute music to it. Your friends lie to you when you in your 30s. Your friends stop lying to you when you 40. They start saying, you look all right, you know? But they were told that they were pretty. That they was gorgeous. That they was sexy. Ain't nothing sexy about a Teletubby looking motherfucker. Ain't nothing sexy about that. It's just not. Chubby is cute. They are beyond chubby. They have extra layers on their elbows. When you get extra layers on your elbow, you are no longer just chubby. You are no longer just chubby. So anyway, all I'm saying is stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim. And then, Amber can't fight by herself. She can't. Amber can't fight by herself. Amber need an army. She need to go recruit people to help her fight. And that's what she does. She go get people to help her fight. And then when they get stung, they want to back off. Y'all notice Upper done backed off a little bit. Upper like, they ain't got shit to do with it. Ain't got shit to do with it. Upper trying to act like Harmony Church and Lupac over there. She trying real hard. But Amber keep pulling her ass back into shit. Somebody said, I smell bacon. The juice is all over the channel. Where? Where is the juice? I don't see it. I don't smell bacon. Where's the juice? I don't see it. She said, Amber don't need nothing. That's what Ashley G need. Now, Ashley G is good. Y'all already said Ashley G pretty. You can't take that back. You said Ashley G was pretty, so you can't take that back. Ashley G is pretty. But Ashley G ain't no victim. She ain't no victim either. I'm not going to leave her out. She ain't no victim. Ashley G used to roast the dog shit out of y'all. She was one of the main ones. And Ashley G did back off and leave it alone. But you sent her those news. You was wrong for that. You was wrong for that. Well, Amber, your mom and daddy didn't do a good job. She said that you didn't do a good job. Your parents didn't do a good job because you and Alexis act just alike. Y'all both not good people. Y'all both horrible ass, soft feeling ass people. Your mom and daddy didn't do a good job either, Amber, at all. I don't know what the fuck your mom and daddy. I blame your mom and daddy for your actions. I blame your mom and daddy. I blame your mom and daddy for allowing you to be a victim. Because you one of the biggest victims out here, Amber. You cry and shit and get people to come and rally behind you and shit when you know you wrong. You talk about people, you disrespect people, and then you want people to hold your fucking hand and belt your ass. You gonna eat yourself to death over there. All because you worried. I'd rather my parents be dead than to be alive and see me cut up in real life. Because your mom and daddy see you cut up in real life and they don't do shit. They said they'd rather the internet listen to you than they have to listen to your ass. Amber, you're not a victim at all. You're really not a victim. And you ain't that cute. You shape funny. You are. From the front and the back. Your legs shape funny. Your elbows shape funny. Your fucking fingers are shaped funny. You're not a victim, Amber. And you talk about people like you got it going on, and you really just don't. You a crybaby. You're a soft-feeling ass crybaby is what you are. But you come out here and talk shit and don't want nobody to talk shit about you. You can't do that. If you want out of this, tap the fuck out and stay out. But you put people pictures up and stuff like you look better than them. You run fake pages and then lie about it. You go and get a team to roast one person. Something's wrong with you. Then you go get your sister to fight your battles. Then you turn around and cuss her ass out. You definitely not a victim. Absolutely not. Some of your own people be in my inbox. They can't stand you. For real. And I don't want to do that to them. But it's some people be telling me to handle your ass. And I be like, no, y'all handle them. Some of your people. I remember one of your moderators couldn't stand you, but she was your moderator. You was shouting out every damn day. But Amber, Ms. White said you got a mental issue, and that's why we got off you. Aunt Teresa said you got a mental issue. That's why we got off you. She said you wanted to unalive yourself. I don't want to see you unalive yourself. I don't want to see that. Because I feel bad. I really would feel bad. I don't have parents. My parents, hell, I'm old. I'm 52. My parents are deceased. But you have parents, and your parents allow you to come out here and act a fool. That's even more embarrassing, that you have parents that co-sign your bullshit. She said Ashley ate her hairline. Well, you ate your whole, you must have ate your brother. You ate a whole human. Because there's no way you should have double elbows. I ain't never seen it until I saw you. Now, you said you was going to have the weight loss surgery and we was going to be jealous. We waiting on it. You have no room to talk about nobody, Amber. Nobody at all. See, over on your channel, you like to talk about Ashley because you think it hurts her feeling, but you can't talk about Ashley over here and don't get talked about. Ain't nothing cute about you at all. Ain't nobody jealous of you. And you want to talk about Bree, let's talk about you. Your boyfriend beat the fuck out of you, but you don't want nobody to know that. You still with him. Your brother don't, your boyfriend don't even have a car. You have to ride him to work and pick his ass up. Who doing that in 2025? Who dropping off their boyfriend at work? Hold on, y'all. I gotta go take my old man to work. Who doing that? And who got an old man at 39? Most young folks don't say I got an old man. That's some old women shit. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. I gotta go drop my old man off at work. Your man ain't even got a car. Why would you want to be with a non-car having motherfucker? You ain't got, she want to talk about Johnny. Let's talk about your boo. Your boo ain't shit. He should be taking you to work. What woman is driving a man to work? Please, let's make it make sense. She driving him around like she driving Miss Daisy or some shit. I gotta go take my old man to work. I'll be back. Who does that? That ain't no flex. You living with a man that don't even have a car. That should be one requirement, one of the requirements to get together, especially in Alabama. I can see if it was New York and he took the train, but Alabama, he ain't got a car in Alabama. Make that make sense. She showed another woman news that she still have in her phone. Make that make sense. She have it in her phone because she wished she looked like that naked. And won't nobody share your news, Amber, because they will be disgusted. They would throw them bitches away. They would delete them after they got finished throwing up. When nobody want to see your news. They wouldn't even see anything. When you that big, you can't see the coochie. You ain't even seen it in a while. Nobody didn't seen it, but the water in the damn toilet, that's it. And the shower flow, that's it. That shit cannot be seen standing up. Let's be honest, her thighs. cover up her coochie area. Well, she think is you know, she got a kick off of sharing somebody else's news. She was another one of the ones that wanted to see Brianna in the air, bending over and throwing it in a circle. She was another one of the nasty, disgusting ones that wanted to see the damn tape. Make it make sense. Where these people come from? That's weird to me. I ain't never seen another woman that's so desperate to see another woman's coochie and her nipples. Where you do that at? But she want to talk about somebody. I don't get it. She want to talk about somebody. When nobody even talk about you, but you talk too fucking much. You really do. And then you go and try to dig up people or whatever to come fight your battle because you can't fight it yourself. You another weak ass mofo out here on these social media. You weak. There's a few of you weak bitches that get on my goddamn nerves. You victim players. I can't stand it. You always want to put up somebody's picture, go pick them out, go dig through their family, and then pick at them and put them on your community board. Like you big shit. Then get mad because the truth don't pay your ass no attention. I don't support him. You don't support him today, but you support him tomorrow. Girl, bye. And she always got something to say about somebody else and think everybody's supposed to agree with her. Your people only like you because you just fucking, they think you're a retard. That's it. You done lost a couple of jobs, literally. And then had the nerve, this chick had the nerve to broadcast Brianna's Owen, I don't even know who it is, Wells Fargo, when she just filed for bankruptcy. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. A lot of people file for bankruptcy. White people do it all the time. But for you to point that out, what was that? What type of flex was that? There's a lot of rich people that owe people some shit and they ain't gonna pay it. But you got the audacity. You drive your boyfriend to work. But you want to talk about a girl and what she got going on with her boyfriend. You over there with a whole lazy piece of shit ass nigga. You just got locked up for y'all fighting, but you don't want that to come to the internet. You don't want nobody. One of your moderators told me that you had to spend the night in jail because your boyfriend put you in jail for putting your big ass hands on him. He hit you, but you hit him harder because you got more force behind you. But you don't want that to hit the internet. You living with a whole abuser. He living with you, and you an abuser. But you want to sit here and talk. Now, I ain't talking about the saga no more. I'm over the saga. I'm like, shit, I only made $20 last week. Let me start talking about the saga again. Girl, bye. She do it for snack money. She like, I need extra snacks. And my man said, I can't buy no damn snacks out of this. So that's why she come out here. And the way she talked to her son, you ain't no good mother at all. The way you talk in front of your son, he gonna turn out to be a whole sissy. And you know it. The sissies are the ones that they mama talk shit in front of them all day damn long. Those are the little boys that turn out to be sissies because of mamas like her. Now, when you fuck around and you find out your son bending another man over, it's your fault. It's your fault. Because the way you talk about him or talk about people in front of him, he's going to do the same thing. You're teaching him how to be one of the alphabets right now. Ain't no way you should be talking the way you talk in front of your son. But then he's supposed to grow up and be a man. How? How can he be a man? He going to be just like you. A hot flaming fireball is what he's going to be. With the extra flame on it. You're no victim. Not at all. I don't give a damn who mentioned your name. You're not a victim at all. You're a shit starter. You're a victim mentality person. That's what you do. You try to pretend to be a victim. You're not. You like to roast people. You like to pick at people. You like to laugh at other people's pain, and then get mad when somebody laugh at your fucking pain. That's what you do. But your mom and daddy, I'm sure they're embarrassed. Your sister, your sister-in-law, I'm sure they're embarrassed. I would be too. Like, I got two big funky ass sisters that's always talking shit on the internet. So anyway, and y'all know Amber ain't got time to take proper baths or none of that shit or whatever, because she always running her mouth on the internet. When does she have time to properly bathe? She don't. You can't tell me she don't smell. But she come on the internet, she want to call people black this, black that, black this. Girl, bye. Your man black. Your sorry ass man that don't have no motherfucking car, he black. Who want to be married to old sorry ass dude? I never. Oh, hell no. Can you imagine laying up with some sorry ass dude? She always talking about how Johnny don't pay no bills. Her man don't pay no bills. Her man don't damn pay no bills. But I know they mom and daddy is embarrassed. You got Lex's big face ass. You remember Lexus turned on that damn camera, right? She had to keep that bitch on. She turned on that camera. She had 5 jaws. Lord, girl. Looked like she had a whole bunch of Cheetos stuffed in that motherfucker. They disrespectful, mad disrespectful. And the only reason why Lexus come out and do the shit that she does, because she rely on Amber to take care of her sometimes. And Amber, Alexa's boyfriend popped up on the registry while they always got something to say about Maine. Talk about Alexa's old man. He on the motherfucking registry. Let's talk about that. They always jumping in my inbox talk about Maine, talk about Maine. I ain't gonna talk about Maine just because you fucking want me to talk about Maine. How about that? How about that? Fuck what you talking about. Talk about Lex's baby daddies. That motherfucker is on the registry. Get him off the registry and let's go. That motherfucker is on the registry. The fuck? I wonder who he messed with. The fuck? They always got something to say. I always want to talk about somebody. You know? People talk about them behind their back and then laugh in their face. They really know who talked about their ass. They shit. They're I should be a old messy ass motherfucker for real. But I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But anyway, how the hell we get on that piece of shit that came over here? How did we get on her? She said she over there planning the next live right now. I don't give a damn. Y'all know she can talk about me all she wants to. I don't give 2 F's. You hear me? It won't be the first. It won't be the last. Trust me, okay? I don't care. But she still ain't no victim. Her motherfucking ankles are victims, okay? Let's talk about the victims. Let's talk about the real victims in this saga, okay? Her ankles are the victims. Her knees are the victims, okay? Her chair that she sit in every day, that's the motherfucking victim. Her shoes, that's the victim. Her car, the seat in her car, that's the victim. Her refrigerator is the victim. Let's talk about the real victims. Her ankles and knees crying every day. Bitch, get off me, please, stop. Let's talk about the real victims here. Huh? Nobody think about the ankles. Nobody think about the knees. Those are the victims. Every single time you stuff your mouth more and more and more and more and more without going to the gym, without doing a properly clean all that bullshit that you just stuff in your body in the morning, without shitting it out at night, That's what becomes the victim. Your ankles, your knees. This chair you sit in to talk shit. That's the victim. Let's talk about the real victims over here. You ain't no victim. Let's talk about the real victim. All that water she need to take a shower, that's the victim. That's what we need to talk about. That's more important than I always want to talk about somebody else's supporters and shit like that. That bed is the victim. Them sheets, the victim. Them funky ass sheets. And you know when you that big, you need to wash your sheets every other day. Because you can't tell me them bitches ain't funky. If she rolling around in the bed, if she turn left or right, she just saw the sheets. That's the victim. Let's talk about the real victim. Whatever gotta hold her up, whether she's sitting up, standing up, laying down, that is what's considered the victim. That's who she need to be apologizing to every fucking day. That's the victim. Her boyfriend, he the victim. He gotta lay beside that. He the victim. Where he at? We know he ain't got no car, so he ain't gone nowhere. Where he gonna go? She pick him up and drop him off. You right, her son the motherfucking victim. I heard her one day on her live talking about something. Don't touch my stuff. Did you just eat my stuff out of the refrigerator? The boy can't even eat. He ain't even big like her. He's skinnier. He can't even eat. He the victim. Let's talk about real victims. Let's talk about the real fucking victims. She always running her fucking mouth. Ain't no victims in this. I don't know how many times I have to say that. She all like, she brought me in this. Girl, you ain't no motherfucking victim. You stayed in it. So you ain't no victim. Fuck that shit. Fuck what you know. Forget all that. She ain't no victim. She be over here. I don't even listen to her. Yes, you do. Your sister does. Both of y'all do. Yo, I bet you, I guarantee you $100 her sister was in here. She was in here. Y'all remember that damn camera popped on? Her jaw was so fucking big, and then she ran over there and told them that we supersized her picture or some shit. Girl, that was you. Looking like she got squirrel jaws. You know what I mean? She was big. They just love talking shit. They big bitches is what they are. They should embrace it that they big, nasty, stanky, funky ass shit talking bitches is what they are. Let's just talk about it. It's okay. I'm bald-headed. I'm burnt black, crispy bacon, okay. And you big, nasty, greasy, funky juice, bacon juice leaking ass bitches is what y'all are. Soft pillow talk ass skin bitches. Let's just keep it a buck. We got to start owning who we are. No edge having. They love talking about somebody bald head. Them bitches ain't got no motherfucking edges. By the time they get my age, what they gonna have on their head? They gonna be looking like Toya. Bald and headed should never be come out their damn mouth. Them some old nasty marshmallow face ass bitches. Then they love throwing a picture up there that they didn't gloss over, put fucking a filter on or Photoshop. What do you call that when you what is it called? Photoshop, crop, whatever you want to call it. That's what they do to their picture, AI. And then they come out there and people be like, oh, you so pretty. Girl, them old mush face, squirrel eyes, raccoon eyes looking bitches ain't pretty. Let's call it a spade. They too young to have black rings around their damn eyes, and they both do. Too damn young. That means that they minding somebody else's fucking business. Lexus got a job that made $15 a fucking hour and thought she did something. Girl, that's minimum wage. That's minimum fucking wage. Then I want to talk about somebody's parents. She don't like to say how her mama was charged for aggravated assault or whatever, the battery or whatever. I wonder who she beat, her husband or who? They always got something to say about somebody. I always got something to say. That's why they sister don't fuck with them. They got a sister named Ashley that don't fuck with them. And she don't even act like them. And she ain't even big as hell like them. But she don't fuck with them at all. She know them musty, nasty, stinking hoes. She knows she ain't nothing like them. She like, oh, hell no. Keep me the fuck out of this shit. Y'all stink over there. And Lexus and her kids was living with Amber. So can you imagine two stinking big bitches living in a 2-bedroom apartment? You can't tell me it didn't stink in that motherfucker. You can't tell me it didn't stink. It ain't enough room. It ain't enough room. And that's why she comes out and fight Amber's battles, because she broke as a joke. They baby daddies don't help them take care of them damn children. Alexis got like 3 fucking kids or some shit like that. But she always want to put her mouth on motherfucking on Brianna. Where your baby daddies at? One of them on the registry. The fuck? But I always got some shit to say. Talk about your baby daddy being on the registry, Lexus. Huh? You ain't gonna talk about my sister. You ain't gonna talk about my sister. You ain't gonna talk about my sister. We'll talk about both of you big, nasty, stinking bitches. And Lexus is actually bigger than Amber. Imagine that. Lexus is bigger than Amber. They got some type of app out here where they be slimming down their face or whatever. You see, they won't show their whole fucked up ass body. Y'all talking about I've been promising to get myself some eyebrows. Well, that bitch been promising to go get the fat sucked out of her. You know, the same thing that Toya did. Toya need to get the fat sucked back in her though, because that. Hopefully my eyebrows won't make me look uglier, because goddamn, I would rather have fat than to look like some of these people that got the fat sucked out of them. I'm just saying. Some of them ain't cute at all. I'd rather keep my fat and work on it over a 15-year period than to look like that. Body made fucking wrong all together round. But at any rate, them two sisters are fucking troublemakers. They act like victims. Not Lexus. I ain't gonna say Lexus act like a victim. I'm not gonna give Lexus that card. Lexus stand on her shit. But her sister, that motherfucker knows she old victim playing asshole. They always doing this to me. I just want to win. I just want to win. See, that's all she wants is to win. She can't win. Her knees ain't winning. Her motherfucking ankles ain't winning. Let them win. Let them win. Take your ass to the gym. Sit in a sauna for 5 days. Let them win. The fuck? She want to let them win. Let them win. She want to win. She don't deserve a win, but her motherfucking ankles and her feet need to win. That's who need to win. I'm sick of Amber. I'm sick of her. Always poking and shit. That's what she does. Poking, 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 poking. Poking, 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 poking. Then you ignore, because you know she got a mental motherfucking problem, right? So you try to ignore her. She always talking shit, always talking shit, always talking shit. I blame that shit on her fucked up ass mama and her fucked up ass daddy, because they ain't came out here and told them big bitches to stand the fuck down. I blame that on them. She always want to talk about somebody else deceased mama. Her mama might as well be dead. She alive and got to deal with they bitch asses. She need to be dead. The fuck? She always want to talk about somebody deceased mama. Deceased. She think we worried about our deceased mama. She can talk about my mama every day of my life. Hell, I don't know my mama. A lot of us that mama left when we was young, we really don't know our mamas. Let's keep it above. You still crying about your mama right now is because you... Let me stop. Let me stop. Some of that is attention. Period. Attention seeking ass shit. Some of it is attention seeking. But the fact that that's her only comeback. Oh, you ain't got no mama. You an orphan. Okay, bitch. Your fucking knees are orphans. Your toes are orphans. Your child should be a damn orphan. Amber is a horrible mama. She is. What is she teaching her son except for how to eat? That's all she do. She teaching her son how to eat. I bet you the reason why Lexus moved out because they was fighting over the food in the refrigerator. Don't eat my shit. Don't eat my shit either. Big ass bitches. Two big, nasty, greasy, musty, funky ass sisters is what they are. Illiterate ass bitches. You hear me? Stinking bitches. And y'all know apartments don't have big tubs. So can you imagine them big beluga whales trying to get in the tub? Something is being missed. Everything is not clean. Stinking hoes. They get on my nerves. And I don't even like talking about them. I really don't. I stopped that. I stopped talking about them and let them move on, go on, on to other stuff. But no, Alexis begged Teresa to tell me not to call her job because she just got that 15-hour paying job and she was afraid she was going to lose it. Please, can you tell her don't call my job because I just got this job and I don't want to lose it. But then want to come on here and talk shit. She crying to save a $15 an hour job, but want to come on here and run her mouth. Girl. Anyway, but I said, Amora, don't say nothing because, you know, I ain't trying to take no food out her house. I'm really not, because she need it. She need to take care of her kids because none of them baby daddies in their life. None of them. But then they want to talk about people. They want to talk about oh my God. Jesus. It blows me how they want to talk about another woman and they shit all messed up. Pull Lex's report if you want to. Her baby daddy is on the registry, but then they want to talk about Maine. That's funny as fuck to me. Your baby daddy. I don't even know which one it is because she got like 3 baby daddies. Different baby daddies. 3 different baby daddies. Them 2 sisters would never get married. Do you hear me? Who gonna marry them? You know, have you ever heard the expression, why buy the milk when you have the whole cow? That man really got a whole cow. The whole cow. Why? Why are they gonna buy the milk when they got the whole cow? They got a whole cow laying beside them every day. A man that have a woman to drive him back and forth to work, where he gonna go? He ain't going nowhere. He like, shit. I got this woman over here taking care of me. Also, she can post me every now and again. I let her post me every now and again. She taking care of these bills. She taking me back and forth to work. I let her post me every now and again. Because that's all she got. That's all she got. They mad because Bree got her own. Bree got her own set of issues now. Don't get it twisted. She got her own set of motherfucking issues. But ain't a dang girl, ain't a person over there that's talking about her can talk. Not one of them over there can talk. Everybody got issues, including me. I got issues. The fuck? I got my own set of issues. I got my own set of issues. But them big, nasty, greasy bitches always got something to say. Talk about everybody. Everybody. She come over. Amber run her big, nasty, thirsty ass over in my comments and thought that she could talk about Ashley G in my comments and one gonna get ate the fuck up. You see how she done ran the fuck up out of here. You see how she done ran the fuck up out of here. She gonna be like, come on, you guys, I need you to rally behind me. They need a 15-man panel. I don't need no fucking 15-man panel to talk about they old sorry bitch asses. I don't need that at all. I just choose not to do this every day, and I'm not gonna do it every day. I don't give a damn what they say about me. I'm not gonna come on here and ruin my channel talking about them sweaty backs, because that's what the fuck they are. They love to go get 15 people to agree with their asses. That victim mentality bullshit. And the ones that enable them, like the motherfucking uppers and shit, they just is horrible. Because they should call them out and tell them, you fucking shit starter. That's what you are. But no, they ain't bold enough to say that. Ain't bold enough to say that. So I ain't got no respect for their asses either. Fuck them. I ain't got no respect for them. Ain't nobody over there tell them that they disrespectful. Always talking about somebody's mama. But they act like that. It doesn't bother me. I'm not going to sit here and say, if your mama deceased, it shouldn't bother you. But what I will say is time heal all wounds, right? And if your mama been dead longer than fucking, than you been an adult, I don't get it, but that's just me. You're not about to hear me crying over my mama at all. Because just whatever they say about your mama don't make it true. You know? What they say about your mama don't make it true. Unless it is. Unless it is, you know? She said, so do you know that Ham be slobbering when he talk? You talking about D-Ham? Oh, funky. He ain't nothing but a sister. He they sister. He them big whales over there sisters. That's who he is. He they sister. He always in women business. He a whole nother. I told you he's a part of the alphabet. He is one of their sisters. Okay. This nigga had the nerve to say he was in the church and wanted to know why he got kicked out. Because they didn't know whether he was a man or a woman. He was in there acting like the sisters, shouting and falling out in church and shit. And they didn't know how to handle him. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't know how to handle him. When somebody told me they saw him in real life and said his ass is bigger than a woman's, that's all I need to know. Any man walking around here with a big ass or a man that bend over and get pegged. Do you understand what I'm saying? When they told me D-Ham had woman hips and a woman ass, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? He got old woman ass? He got old big ass. They say he looked like that dude down in Memphis that had that butt job done. I can't remember his name. Something C, pretty C, queen C, classy C, whatever it is. He got a booty. He got a duke. And then you have to ask yourself, you know, he was talking about BBLs on his panel. He was talking about BBLs. Now he may have gotten one, or he was talking about it because he's trying to figure out why his butt's so big. He like, y'all over here getting BBLs and I got it natural over here. He over there talking about his natural ass. His ass is bigger than any other women he over there defending. He an old enabler. That's why he got kicked out of church. He on his second divorce. Messing with lot lizards and shit. You know what I mean? Damn, can kiss my ass for real though. For real, for real. He a whole, you cannot tell me what real man standing in this shit. You can't tell me that you are a man and you in this old messy, chattery shit. Damn ain't no motherfucking man. Come on. He can't stay. That man can't stay out of this shit. At least Jared. Now y'all know Jared. If you listening, now don't take me serious. But you was acting like an old sis over here too, Jared. But at least you bagged out of it, okay? Because you realized you was acting like a sus in this shit. Any man that stay in this shit and sit here and drag a woman day after day after day ain't nothing but a whole full-blown sus. Period. You might as well go get you some boobs and put a dress on. Make you some money. He'll make more money if he wear a dress. The fuck? You know? Put a wig on and a dress and he'll make some money. He'll make more money. I believe he should go all the way out. I honestly believe D-Ham need to go all the way out. Go put a wig on and a dress. And do you, boo. He'll get more supporters too. He be over there talking to his supporters like they the I just want y'all to know, y'all don't know how much this mean to me, y'all. Oh my God, y'all still here? Like, that's how he act when it comes to his supporters. He's so afraid to say anything that's gonna, make them think a way about him. His supporters be cussing him out and shit all the time. They really don't like him. Oh well, you can't. Terry different, y'all. Terry Terry is in a group home, so we can't. Terry is in a group home. He a little different than D-Ham. At least we know D-Ham actually has a house with a family, but Terry admitted he ain't never had a girlfriend a day in his life. That grown motherfucker over there is in a group home. You can't talk about Terry the way you talk about D-Ham. That's just not right. We was taught at a young age that men like Terry, they off limits. We have to just let him talk. He off limits. That's a whole different class. You know what I'm saying? We can't talk about them class of people. You just got to let him go off. Terry a little different. It's against some type of act if we talk about Terry. He in a whole relationship with LaTrue. A whole relationship with LaTrue. But he exempt though. You can't go in on Terry. You can't. That might be even a charge, for real, a federal charge for going in on them type of people. Them people that live in group homes. He been living in a group home since he was 6 years old. And now he's 45, still living in one. You can't talk about them type of people. He'll never have kids, never get married, never have a girlfriend. He'll never get coochie. You can't talk about them type of people. You can't. He's in a protected class, so we can't even say nothing about him. We have to just let Terry do what Terry gonna do. That right there, you just gotta laugh at it. He a whole ninja turtle out here by himself. So I'm not gonna get on Terry. I done seen him move and seen how he act and everything. You can't. Terry is exempt. He exempt. We can't even. You just can't. Oh, y'all didn't know Terry was in a group home? Terry wear big old Depends and shit. You can't. Grown men that wear diapers, how you gonna get on them? They put a bib on him when they bring his food to him for dinner. He get his food cooked for him and everything. He the one with them extra wide shoes on. Have you ever seen them men with them extra wide shoes? You don't know how the hell their feet get so wide, but they got extra wide shoes. I don't know why them type of people have really, really wide feet, but that's Terry. He got them big ass extra wide shoes and shit. You can't say nothing. Big necks and big feet. Not even big long feet. I'm talking about them extra wide orthopedic shoes. You know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing about them type of people. They protected, you know? He wear a diaper and a bib. And they have to give him the speech before he can start eating. Now, Terry, Terry, I ain't gonna say this no more, Terry. No throwing food, no wiping that shit all over the wall. You eat right here, Terry. You hear me? Don't get up until it's over. And when you finish eating, call me so I can come empty your plate. You hear me? Terry, the only one I know, jump in somebody's comments and leave the same comment 32 times. But he in a protected class. I'm not gonna talk about Terry. Terry roll his socks down. You know how you seen the people that roll their socks down? He roll his socks down. He used to wear them all the way up to his knees. Now he roll them down. I'm not about to talk about Terry. Terry can't help himself. Let Terry be Terry. Terry get transport everywhere he go on a bus. They don't even put him in a car, no SUV. He riding a bus. That's all he know. He's a bus rider. I'm not about to talk about Terry. Terry can say whatever. He can come out and say whatever because he protected. They protect him, the federal government. So I'm not going to talk about him. Mm-mm. When Terry was a baby, he the type of kid that you know, somebody in the family like something wrong with him, and then people like, no, it ain't, no, it. I'm telling you, something wrong with that motherfucker. Something is wrong with him. And they like, nah, ain't nothing wrong. I'm telling you, something wrong with him. Okay, why is he over there wiping boogers on the window and licking them off? Something is wrong with this motherfucker. You can't get mad over them type of dudes. Put boogers on windows and lick them right off. It's good, mommy. It's good. Anyway, we're not going to talk about Terry. Mm-mm. Let Terry be Terry. Somebody said he was D-Ham's son. We're not going to talk about D-Ham's son. But D-Ham is a truck driver. So he a little different. Terry don't have a job and never will have a job. Them type of people don't work. They can't keep work. You can't be in a group home and work. Mm-mm. They just gave him an iPad, and that's what he do. He became a LaTruth fan, and that's his mission in life, to support and protect LaTruth and anybody else to support. And I wouldn't even want a supporter like Terry, to be honest with you, because I would be like, Terry, you annoying people. Why are you going around annoying people? Stop annoying people, Terry. He the type you got to say, Terry, no. Terry, I said, no, no, Terry. Stop, Terry. Terry, cut it out. Stop it right now, Terry. Don't do it again. They said, I'm going to take your iPad. You keep on cutting up. You hear me? They gave him a damn iPad and told him to go sit in the corner. But the other one, though. So I'm the only two men that I know that's in this old nasty back and forth with women type shit. You know what I'm saying? Terry and I don't think Terry say much though, but I could be wrong. But Terry and old sis over there hop up on everybody's panel. That's what he do. Hop up on everybody's panel and want to talk about somebody and laugh. And then get mad if somebody say something about him. I know what it's gonna take though for D-Ham. You gotta drag his wife. So if D-Ham wanna come out here and keep on talking shit, we don't even have to know his wives. Let's dig both of them motherfuckers up and just drag them for filth. Put their name in every motherfucking title around here. That'll make him go sit his old sissy, pissy ass down. Don't make no sense. Anyway. Any damn way. Like I said, no victims, no victims, no victims. You play a victim, I'm gonna call your ass out. So listen, here's the thing. I ain't call nobody out. Like I said, I put all of us in it, including myself. Ain't none of us content creators are victims. If you act like a victim after today, I'm gonna call your ass out, period. I'm gonna call you out and I'm gonna say, stop acting like a fucking victim. So y'all, I'm telling y'all got the last chance to act like a victim on Beyonce's internet in front of me. If I see you acting like a victim, I'm going to add that to my resume. I call out abusers, manipulators, gaslighters, and victims. Victim mentality mofos, okay? People that pretend to be victims, I'm going to call their asses out too, period. I'm going to add that to my resume. You go on here, handle hopping, acting like you a damn victim after you done did the most, I'm going to call your ass out. You hear me? I'm going to call you out, period. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Ain't nobody no victim. Ain't nobody hand clean. Nobody's. Ain't nobody hand clean. So stop it. Stop it. Don't get mad because somebody out roast your ass. Don't get mad. Period. Now, she said, make it a section, no victim Tuesday. Victimless Tuesdays. Calling your ass out. Okay? Sick of it. But at any rate, We're going to have a good Sunday, you guys. I hope y'all went to church and got y'all some good God in y'all. You know, the Lord is good all the time. All the time, the Lord is good, okay? Now, ain't nothing wrong with having a little roast session, but just know you ain't going to win them all, all right? Some people going to hit below the belt. Some people not. But ain't nothing wrong with a little roast session. And if you don't want to roast with people, just don't roast with them. Ignore their ass. Let them roast by themselves. Period. But at any rate, we love the Lord. And I promised y'all something today, but I apologize. I'm definitely going to get it to y'all tomorrow. I think we have 8 or 9 people that have signed up for our retreat in Florida. If you want to go on a retreat, let me know. Let me know. Jump in my inbox. Jump in one of the moderators' inbox. Let me know if you want to go on a retreat, okay? So right now, I think we have about 8 or 9. I need to recount it. But it might be more than that because 1, 2, it might be more than that. It might be 10 actually now that I think about it. Because I ain't even counting myself. But we got about 10 people so far signed up. She said, I'm more prayed before this live because she was so damn calm. Listen, I was literally talking and I was just like, oh my God, I can't stand this. I can't stand it. Want to play a victim type stuff. I don't like it. Like, it burns me up more than anything. Like, I will take you calling me a B, anything, right? Any name out there. But when you start acting like, oh, woe is me, it makes me want to throw up. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I just can't stand it. Stop it. Just stop. She said, we're about to be called evil. I don't care. Listen, they can call me evil, but what they won't call me is a victim player. They would never say Amora is acting like a victim. They can never, ever, 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 ever say that. Amora over there acting like a victim. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Okay? Because I refuse. I ain't no damn victim. Damn. No. Y'all remember when I told y'all I used to act like a victim? I used to act like, before I joined the military at 22 years old, I thought I had the worst childhood ever. I used to be like, oh my God, this happened to me. This happened to me. And I went to boot camp and found out that my bunkmate had been touched by her own father ever since she was 10 years old. Ever since she was 10 years old. When she told me that, oh, honey, the victim mentality left me. I would never act like my childhood was the worst ever when I found out that somebody's biological father been sleeping with them from the age of 10 to 18. Never, ever. I said, oh, hell no. And from that day on, I've never been no, oh, woe is me type of person. That let me see. I was 22 years old, you guys. 22 when I dropped that victim mentality. I literally used to think that my life, my childhood was the worst ever. At 22, I found out that it wasn't. And I grew up from there. And then even since I've been on social media, I'm like, damn, my life wasn't that bad after all. The fuck? There's some crazy-os out this motherfucker. You know? You know? So, but yeah, no, it's people out there that have experienced way worse and they don't consider themselves no damn victim. It's people that's been homeless. It's people that literally had nothing but ketchup. I remember when I met my husband and he told me that it was days when they would go by and they had nothing but ketchup and freaking mustard in the refrigerator. And I'm like, for real? For real? You know, I've never lived like that. And I can't sit here and act like I know what it feels like to only have ketchup in your refrigerator. So I would never take what I done been through and want somebody to fucking pat me on the head when it's people out there that's living way worse than me, was brought up way worse than me. No, I'm gonna thank God for where I'm at, you know? And then this whole thing, and then well, that's another thing I don't get, how people can harp on stuff. Like, are you dead? Did you die? They be like, but this happened, but did you die? No, I didn't die, but did it? Well, then if your ass ain't dead, thank God and keep it moving. You know, but I could have died. No, stop. Just stop. Stop. Count your blessings. That's what we need to learn how to do. Count our blessings. fuck? We need to count our blessings. That's what we need to do. Count our blessings. She said they probably got 20 lives right now acting like victims. Well, if they do, I'm going to call their asses out. Oh my God. I'm going to call them out. They act like victims. She said, yeah, what happened to the mods? They there. My mods are there. No, but seriously, let's do better. Let's do better. If you hear the sound of my voice, all I'm asking, let's just do better. At some point of our lives, we have to learn to drop that victim mentality. Your life ain't the worst. You know what I'm saying? If you still got your sanity, you know what I mean? You still got your health. You still got your beautiful family. You still got your job, your income. Then stop fucking complaining all the time and stop, oh, woe is me type shit. Stop needing to be pat on the head, hand carried and belched. Just stop it already. Let that shit go. Let's move on to another day. Thank God for what you do have still. Because somebody didn't wake up this morning, but we sitting up here worried about what happened to us 2 months ago. We need to cut that shit out for real. We really need to cut that shit out. Ain't nobody no victim at all. We need to move forward with really thanking God for what we have. It's people like literally no joke that get in my inbox and say shit like, Amor, I just need $20. You know what I mean? Now that's sad, because sad as far as, you don't need $20, but you don't hear crying about some old shit that don't matter no more. It don't matter. It's over. Learn how to let shit go. That's what we need to do. We got to learn how to let shit go and move on and live each day like it's a new damn day, like another page in the book. Shit, yesterday's news was yesterday's news. We on to today's news. And tomorrow's news gonna be different than today's news. We need to stop holding shit. Let it go, release. Go get a rose or have somebody fuck the shit out of you or whatever the case may be and just let go a big ass orgasm. Have an orgasm and stop. Stop always looking for somebody to validate you. There's so many people out here want to be right. Sometimes you got to say, okay, I'm wrong. All right, I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be wrong. But anyway, what y'all got going on tonight? What y'all do today besides listen to all that drama all over the social media shit? Oh my gosh, she said I have one almost every night. Child, that used to be me in my 30s. I can't do it every night now, Jimmy Jim, but I promise I got a contract. I said at least 3 times a week I'm a bust a nut. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds nasty, but please excuse me. But when I was in my 30s, honey, I was bent over every day. You hear me? Every night, sometimes 2 times a night. You must be in your 30s, Miss Jimmy Jim. I'm in my 50s. I can't do that. I don't like taking showers like that every time you go riding by somebody, you gotta go take a shower, then another shower, then another shower. You're like, I took 3 showers a day. We used to do that back in the day. Let me ask Jenny if she's still going live. Hold on. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Let them talk. Let them talk. Y'all don't have to come tell me that. For real, I promise you, you don't. She said that D-Ham is on the panel calling me a man, but guess what? I'd rather be a man than the screw lot lizards, okay? I would rather be a man than to sit there and wait for the next offer of some stale tail to come up to me. Oh, hey, are you going live, Jenny? Are you going live? Let me know. I'd rather be a man than to be a man and have an old girl booty. You hear me? He got a booty. He got an old plushy ass booty. Ain't nobody studying D-Ham, honey. Everybody know he a sus. Everybody know D-Ham is a sus. D-Ham got kicked out of church. Any man you know that got kicked out of church, you need to stay several feet away, okay? Shelly Graham said, how you say your name? Granum? More good night. Love that message. Yes, let go and let God. Yes, that's what we need to do. We need to start learning how to let go. Turn the page already. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. Start a new day. You still worrying about shit that happened umpteen days ago. You know? No, seriously though. She said, hold on, Jenny said, what you say, sis? She says, if I can get up off my floor. I'm gonna call you when I get off, Jenny. I am. I know you probably like, wait a minute, you were supposed to be. I know. It took a turn, child. I couldn't help it. I'm like, I need to talk about something different. But if you go live, I'm coming to your live. I'm coming to your live. I'm coming to your live. She said childbearing hips. Exactly. That's what he has, childbearing hips. Gonna call somebody a man. I'll be a man all day long. I don't even care. Call me whatever you want, child, but I don't screw like lizards, okay? I ain't get kicked out of nobody touch. I ain't been no pastor. How you be a pastor and become an internet troll? Who goes from how yo? What you gonna put on his resume? Used to be a pastor. Now what are you? I'm an internet troll. Like who goes from a pastor to an internet troll? Make that make sense. Who goes from a preacher to an internet troll? You got to be a sad individual. You know, most preachers be in there talking about how they went from a life of gang banging, stealing, thug type prison jail time shit. You don't hear too many pastors that say, yeah, I used to rock for the Lord. Now I'm a whole troll. I roast bitches out here in these internet streets. Make that make sense, okay? Who goes from a preacher to an internet troll? Oh, Messy Jesse is what he is. Oh, Messy Jesse. That's what he is, Messy Jesse. Child bye. Who go from playing for the Lord to out here being an old Messy Jesse? She's okay, I'm going live after you. All right, I'm going to give you a call, sis. I'm going to give you a call. I'm about to get off, though, for real, you guys. Look, I love y'all. Let me give y'all a big, huge shout out for the super stickers and the coffees. I do appreciate it. And tomorrow, I promise y'all, I'm going to do it tonight when I get off live with Jenny, or I might do it while I'm on live with Jenny. I'm going to combine all the ones that sent in their deposit for the rooms. And I may have to reach back out to you and say, hey, did you want to be single or double? Because, you know, just to make sure, okay? And then tomorrow, after I tally all the names or whatnot, I will make another announcement in the Sisterhood group. Now, listen, I know y'all probably see 300 people in there today, but we are thinning out the group because there's some people in there that have not introduced themselves, and we already told y'all plenty of times. If you come in that group and have not properly introduced yourself, you will be removed, okay? Introduce yourself with a photo of you, and tell us who you are, where you from, and why, what inspired you to become a part of our sisterhood group, or you will be removed. I mean, that's all we ask. We just want to get to know who the hell is our sisters. And if you can't introduce yourself and tell us who our sister is, then we're going to take it as you don't want to be a part of the group, and we will remove you. Okay. We're not really trying to be like no cult or anything like that. We just want to be friendly, but we want to know who our sisters are. And if you have not properly told us who you are, then we're going to assume that you don't want to be a part of us. Okay. I'm just going to be honest with you. So the group will be thinning out. You might see 300 today and you might see 100 tomorrow, because there's a lot of people in there that have not introduced themselves. So we don't know who we're talking to, and we just want to be polite and know who we're talking to. All right. The after party will be at the Internet Sister channel, but let me just give you guys a shout out. Y'all came in strong tonight. Glenn said fuck them, and hey, with that, and Tinkers came back and said double fuck them. Okay, so thank you, Glenn, and thank you, Tinkers, on that. Okay, thank you, New Day. She said, oh, New Day said F them, they big mad and jealous. I've been here since day one, no scam here. Thank you, New Day. I appreciate that love, because they love calling me a scammer, which I don't understand. They call me a scammer, then turn around and go do what I do. Make that make sense. See, when I got memberships, they was like, oh, she a scammer to be asking other people for memberships. And what they do, they started memberships. Make that make sense. They goofies is what they are, you know? Thank you, New Day. Thank you, Renita. She said, you and Jenny talk too much. Thank you, Renita. Thank you, Binky Bink. Girl, you deserve every penny you're giving. Thank you so very much. I do appreciate you. LaTanya Bailey, the problem is they are jealous. You have true supporters and they don't. And I do have true supporters. I really do have true supporters. You know, I love it over here. I would not want to be nowhere else, for real. Thank you, LaTanya. Thank you, Kia Marie. She says, Amora, call them out. I have to because I'm sick of it. It's disgusting. Thank you, Kia. Thank you, Brown Shorty from Brooklyn, members for 14 months. You're the only one I see that do giveaways. You don't beg, you don't gaslight, you don't manipulate us into giving. You provide us with great content. Thank you very much for saying that. And they act like just because they don't see me giving away that I don't give away. Thank you, Brown Shorty, for that. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Kia Marie. And if they paid attention, they'll see it, right? Thank you, Kia Marie. She said, YouTube had my page locked up for a couple of months, but I've been a member from day one. Finally, somebody said it. F them crime babies, get them. Exactly. I'm sick of the crybaby shit, for real. Like, let's get over, we grown people. Stop acting like kids. Stop acting like little fifth graders. Thank you, Kia. Shantisa, talk to them more. 100%. That's right. Thank you, Shantisa. Thank you, Cheryl, for the super sticker, baby. Everybody pray for Cheryl. Cheryl had a little breakdown the other day, but we're going to pray for her because she got a little stressed out. Somebody stole her car. And she and it just hurt her feelings. You guys, hey, send my girl Cheryl some love. Everybody send one up for Cheryl right quick. Who's stealing cars in 2025? Who is stealing cars in 2025? Well, Cheryl got her car stolen. Not only her car, but her purse, her wallet. She had to go get new license, new credit cards, everything. And I know that is a hassle, so she is dealing with that. So she had a little breakdown and got sent to the hospital. You guys pray for our girl Cheryl, okay? Marp, thank you for those 15 months, baby. I appreciate you. Rita Morris, I agree. Social media is full of all different kind of personality disorders. I agree, Rita. The only thing that goes too far is the threats. Exactly. When those happen and you can't take it, get off of social media. Girl, you said a word, okay? You said a word. All the little talking ain't nothing but just talking. And if you can't handle the talking, get off social media. But when somebody threaten you, call 911. And if you too biggity bad and can't call 911, then shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? If you don't want to take, call 911, then shut the fuck up. Why we gotta hear your woes because you didn't want to abide by the damn law of the land, Everybody got law of the land. What the fuck? Anyway, thank you, Poking Around with P Talk, for being a member for 14 months and nothing but the truth. Appreciate you, love. Everybody go follow Poking Around with P Talk. Poking Around with P Talk. She need to get on her damn game is what she need to do. Yeah, I called you out. Debbie, thank you for being a member for 6 months. She said, our mindsets is like yours, and that's why we love you. They're mad because we can see and hear BS a mile away, just like you do. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. And appreciate for being with me for 6 months. Look at Lorraine over there at 15 months. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Jay White. She said, we all have been victimized, but we choose whether or not to become victims. Girl, you better say that. You better say that, okay? Because I'm not a victim. And will not be a victim. The fuck, especially not nobody on no damn internet. The hell? People I don't even know. Girl, bye. Thank you for being a member for 14 months. I appreciate you. Ooh, another 14 months. I pick and choose my battles, but victim mentality is not a battle of mine. Okay? I'm with you when you're right. Thank you, Shalandra. I appreciate that and appreciate your 14-month membership. Look at my Rachel. She said, suspect is speaking facts. Okay, Rachel. I love it. I love it. I love it. We got to do suspect. Have y'all did it on Jenny yet? Thank you, Rachel. Love you, girl. From Pain to Purpose of More, that child name is Harmony Speaks. Okay, my bad. What I call it? Somebody texted me and said it's not Harmony Church or more, it's Harmony Speak. My bad, girl. I remember Harmony Church back in Fort Bend in Georgia, but anyway, Harmony Speaks. I'm going to try to remember it. Thank you, From Pain to Purpose. Thank you, A New Day. This is entertaining, and this is why we support you. Thank you, New Day. Appreciate the love. Thank you, Keisha, for the super sticker. Thank you, Petty Ready. She said, I should have dressed better for this roast party. Thank you for being a member, Petty Ready, for 6 months. I do appreciate it. And Miss Foxy, one of our babies. Thank you, Miss Foxy, member for 15 months. I'm loving it. She said, I can't breathe. Girl, I need you to breathe. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Another 15 months. Not too much on Alabama now, more. Hey, I'm about to come visit y'all down in Alabama one day. Thank you, Chris N. Thank you for the 15 months. Your ass is grass. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, Lorraine. She said, roasting queen. Thank you, Unspoken. She said, damn, Amore, I haven't heard a good roast from you in a minute. Listen, they was asking for it, girl, asking for it. Came over here and splattered juice all over my damn platform. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Anyway, thank you, Unspoken and Miss Foxy. This should be a crime to roast like this. Thank you so much, Foxy and Shanita. Thank you for the super sticker. Nahimi, big back, nasty, look, fart face smelling hoe came over here. Anyway, big back, yeah, get your big back on back over there. That's what somebody should have told her. Thank you, Nahimi. Thank you, Evans. Super chat Sunday. My stomach hurt. All this laughing. Thank you, Evans. Thank you, Latanya Green. My internet sisters are going off. Okay, they be asking for it though, Latanya. Thank you, Sunshine. She said that's not that. Now that's how you get a bitch in line in Amora's voice. Thank you, Sunshine. And thank you, Radius Guidance, for your 15-month membership. She said, I needed to hear this live today. Love you more and love you back. And thank you for being a member for 15 months and exclusive. My darling dear, she said, yes, we love it here. That's what the roast of the century on a calm tip. That was the roast of the century on a calm tip. Thank you, exclusive, and thank you for being a member for 15 months. I love it here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Jenny, don't go live yet. Let me call you and talk to you for about 10 minutes, and then you can go live. Y'all go get y'all something to drink, stretch out, and we are going over to Sister Jeannie's chat. Okay? I love y'all. Wait a minute. I got a couple of Coca-Colas. Hold on one second. Look, I might reach my damn goal on Coca-Colas. Hold on a second. Let me pull up this Coca-Cola link. Okay. Jerry, she said, drink up from an ex-goofy. I'm sorry again, though. She said from an ex-goofy. Thank you for the 4 Coca-Colas. And Sunshine, she says, Amor, I was catching up on Jenny Live last night when you said y'all are out here eating. Oh, that was from yesterday. Thank you, Jerry Ann, for the 4 Coca-Colas. I appreciate you. Love. I do. Wait a minute. She said Jenny's house for the after party. Yes, we are going to Jenny's house for the after party, but go take a bathroom break. Get y'all something to snack on and come on over there. All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Jay! She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be want to regress on them. Because they can't make $1 without